What's up, love? What's up, Knicks Nation? Welcome to Level-Headed Knicks Talk, man. Oh my God, I am laughing because as I'm getting ready to hit the live button, the Boston Celtics, the team that is supposed to be the best in the East, just got cooked in Game 2. What are you going to say now, ESPN, with your dumb narratives? We're going to laugh at Boston and Celtics tonight, and I plan on getting some Boston people in the goddamn line tonight. So we're going to talk about Jalen Brunson and his passing, and the one thing that no one is talking about. We're also going to talk about Karl-Anthony Towns. Why isn't he getting the ball? What's going on with Karl-Anthony Towns? And conveniently, your boy Stephen A. Smith took off from work today. We're going to talk about his lame-ass excuse as to why he didn't show up to work. Or if it's not a lame excuse, it's just an excuse. As far as SGA, he was recently named Clutch Player of the Year. He's also on the verge of being the MVP of the year. But what does his Clutch Player of the Year award mean for Jalen Brunson? So listen, man, we got an action-packed show, so sit tight and get ready to check out Level-Headed Knicks Talk. What's up, Knicks Nation? I am your host, Karan Pierre, the Objective Fan and the originator. And I'm straight out of Kings County, New York City's finest. Man, you know the vibes. Tell a friend that we live, man. Hey, welcome to the show, man. I hope you guys are having a fantastic night. But before we begin the show, we got to address the proper formalities. We got to smash the like button. As you enter the show, it's very important that we let the YouTube algorithm know that this is the place to be. All right, on a Tuesday night. And while you're at it, you might as well subscribe because we know that in the last 28 days, well over 50% of you guys are not subscribed. So subscribe now and help us close the gap. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. And each time we reach a new milestone, we have special giveaways, okay? And the first giveaway is the 5K giveaway, where we will give away this rookie Jalen Brunson trading card, right? All you have to do is subscribe, no phone numbers, no emails, no janky websites. Subscribe, and one of our local subscribers will win that card. So big time salute to everybody that's in the building, man. I see Maxine, the super producer, in the building early. Uh-oh, we got the Hawks people in the house. Wait a minute. Why is the Atlanta people in the building? Now, big time salute. If that's you, Hawks #1, big time salute to you, man. I'm rocking with Hawks #1. He called up last night. Great call. You know, good energy. And he kept it real. I can't be mad at that. Big time salute to my man Cash. I see you in the building. All right. Big time salute to Cleo. All right. OKF Nation. Plus, big time salute to Angie in the building. The Tassie, I see you, okay? Big time salute to everybody in the building as you enter. Make sure you smash that like button. Listen. Tonight, we laugh at the goddamn Boston Celtics. They got that work. Oh, the Celtics are the favorite to come out of the East, and oh my God, they blew them out in game 1. Fantastic. We give out crowns and championships after you win the first goddamn game of the playoffs, as if we don't got more games to go. I said this goddamn thing earlier today. I said, what happens if Boston lose tonight? Didn't I give you my example of the 2024 champion Boston Celtics losing to Miami in game 2 in round 1 as the #1 seed to a team that didn't have their best player, Jimmy Butler? And what happened tonight? They lost to a team again that did not have their best player in game 2 of the goddamn series. ESPN, you're a joke. And you better keep it real tomorrow. I swear to God, you better not have no stupid excuses. Oh, well, you know that Tatum, yeah, he's still coming back. So that's why they lost. Tatum, he's still not 100% there. And then, well, Jaylen Brown, he's all right to have a bad night, but when it's the Knicks, they're just not a great team. And the Knicks are it's terrible. It's crazy how they just fell apart. Huh? What are you gonna say now? That America's darling team, the Boston Celtics, lost the game? Huh? Boston? Yes, I will be getting those strays on the goddamn line tonight. We going there tonight, family. They mocked us. They laughed at us. They said, oh, look at the Knicks. They lost. It happens. It doesn't mean Boston's going to lose the series. They lost the game. That's a part of playoff basketball. You're not going to win every game. What are we talking about here? It's one goddamn game. But no strays, you called up last night trying to be all cool and cavalier. Listen, when your team loses, you got to face the wrath. And that's what's going to happen tonight. Big time salute to everybody who just joined the show. I'm laughing at Boston right now. I swear to God. Oh, yeah. We making fun of them tonight. We are making fun of them tonight. They copped so many pleas. And this, that, and the third. And Jaylen Brown is the MVP. And da-da-da-da. And anyway, let me keep the show rolling. I want to start off talking about Stephen A. Smith. All right. Conveniently, he didn't show up to work. This is the second time Stephen A. Smith ducked the work. He didn't show up to work. He has a lot to say. Of course, they were trying to get on him because the Knicks lost. And he's supposedly supposed to be a Knicks fan. I mean, I don't know. Man, I'm telling you right now, yo, when we dust off the entire Eastern Conference, I just want to see the look on their goddamn faces. All of you guys who doubted us, y'all wasn't riding with us from day one. No, there's no room on the goddamn bandwagon. I'm throwing you off. If I see you hopping on the goddamn bandwagon, Kendrick Perkins, I'm throwing you off. If I see you hopping on the goddamn bandwagon, Stephen A. Smith, oh, I've been suffering 50 years. We don't give a damn about your 50 years. But this is what Stephen A. Smith had to say if you didn't know. It's truly a sad day for me. All right. I was unable to make it to the show. Bad enough I had to miss first tape because of this damn dental procedure. You could have rescheduled it. But to miss the show when both my boys, Kendrick Perkins and Real Mike Wilborn, are in studio on the day I was scheduled to be in studio, I almost cried. I love my boys. Damn, this sucks. See y'all tomorrow. Listen, Stephen A. Smith. The Boston Celtics lost. Tomorrow, you better give them the same energy you gave the Knicks because they lost worse than the Knicks lost. Yeah, it sucks to see your team lose on the comeback, but we didn't get smoked at home. They got smoked down the stretch. The Philadelphia 76ers made them crumble. They brought their bench in the game. You don't see the Knicks bringing in their goddamn bench in no losing effort at home. So, Stephen A., you made up this convenient excuse. Tomorrow, when you show up to work, I want to see the same energy for Boston with the same energy that you give to the goddamn Knicks. Michael Wilborn, you're a legend in the game. But come on. I hope you give Boston Celtics that same goddamn energy. Please give. I swear to God, if you don't, I might do content on you. I might not, but I might do content on you. I want to know. This is the question I want to know. Do you think Stephen A. Smith will give the Celtics the same energy, the best team in the East? The best. Got cooked at home. Boy, yo, I'm so happy to see that, yo. Because the basketball gods, man, they may be weird at times, but sometimes it just things happen the way it happens, and I just laugh. It's just funny to me. It's a goddamn joke. I'm gonna get the Brunson passing in a second. I'm gonna shift gears a little bit. SGA, clutch player of the year. He was in the runnings with Ant-Man and Jamal Murray, and he won it. I knew that SGA was going to win the clutch player of the year. I knew it. He had the most points, and he shot probably the best percentage, right? He had 175 points, and he shot 51% from the field, and I think his team had the best clutch record as well. Okay. I'm not saying that SGA doesn't deserve the award, but what does it say about Jalen Brunson, whose team had the best fourth quarter net rating, and whose team had what do you call that? What was it? The 20? Is it plus minus? Can't remember what it was. But the Knicks had some of the best fourth quarter stats out of them all, and we had a pretty good clutch record as well. You know, how does Anthony Edwards get on the clutch team before Jalen Brunson? Jalen Brunson has 75 clutch baskets. I'm just saying. What did that man do that Jalen didn't do? Now we look at last night's game, and yeah, Jalen had a bad game. This is not the first time we've seen Jalen lose a close game. Doesn't mean he shouldn't have been in the run. Doesn't mean that Jalen isn't one of the best clutch players. And I tell you what, game 3, Jalen gonna be on his A game. But what do you think of SGA winning the award? What does that say about Brunson? Do you lose faith? Did you lose faith in Brunson and his ability to close games? Because a lot of the narratives I'm seeing is Brunson doesn't pass the ball. Brunson doesn't pass the ball. And we're gonna address that. But before I get to that, I wanna talk about Karl-Anthony Towns. All right, I want to talk about Karl-Anthony Towns. Is this the article? Hold on, give me 2 seconds. If you just joined, you can smash that like button. All right. On your way in, so we can let the people know that this is the place to be. Bam, let me go back to research. Karl-Anthony Towns turned into a non-factor when the Knicks needed him the most. All right. In game 1, we seen the Hawks didn't have an answer for him. In the 2 regular season games, the Hawks didn't have an answer for him. He's averaging 28 points a game against the Hawks. All right. In the final stanza, Towns didn't see much of the ball. Knicks blew a 12-point fourth quarter lead. Okay. All right. In his best of 7 opening round series. Now the Hawks on home court advantage. I ain't worried about that. Towns, now check this out. Towns attempted 2 shots in the final 12 minutes as the Knicks offense stalled, managing just 15 points on 22% shooting. All right. This is what Towns said. The opportunity didn't just come around shooting. We finished with 18 points, 8 for 12 shooting, and 8 rebounds. But at the end of the day, I trust everybody in this locker room to shoot the ball. The opportunities were available for me in the fourth, and it was fine. That's what Towns had to say about, not getting the shots. Towns is not making a big deal of it. I have a theory as to why. He's not. And I'm going to get into it. I'm going to do a complete deep dive on it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take a couple of calls. So if you want to call up, you can, 646-995-8389. I'm going to take a couple of calls, and then I'm going to get right back into it. Into this whole Brunson passing thing. All right? and when I'm saying passing, because I was told some of y'all thought I meant passing like the other passing. No, I'm talking about passing the goddamn ball. And y'all should know what I'm talking about because y'all say he don't pass the goddamn ball. That's the only passing I'm going to be talking about when it comes to Jalen Brunson. All right? I see somebody put in the chat the Boston Baked Beans. Oh, my God. Yeah, so call up y'all 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion. Just set this up really quickly. Make sure I'm compliant. Hold on. Bam. Hold on. Bam. Get that going. All right, I got my man Joe. Let me get my man Joe on the line. 646-995-8389. Call up. Voice your opinion. We laughing at Boston tonight. Call up if you want to roast Boston. Call up if you want to talk about Jalen Brunson passing. And if you didn't get a chance to talk about the game, we could talk about the game as well. Uh-oh.
Yo, Karan, thanks for taking my call, man.
In the building, family. Where we going, man?
Hey, man, I just kind of want to touch up on some things that I was talking about yesterday.
Okay.
I'm hearing a lot about today, the game yesterday on the YouTubes. And, a point was brought up, and I didn't get to say it yesterday, but when Josh Hart was in transition, Josh Hart is one of our best transition basketball players. And I know you might have mentioned it yesterday, but,
yes,
I would have liked to seen Josh Hart keep the ball and maybe drive it to the hole. This is just speculation, obviously, but
100%.
But I know we're saying Mikal could have gotten to the basket, but when Mikal released
I'm not
that
saying
ball,
that. I'm not saying that.
Well, yeah, there was about 1.1 seconds left on the clock when he released that basketball. So that means he had 1.1 seconds to relocate. And I don't know. I don't see him being able to relocate in that amount of time.
Right.
So, I'm kind of like, when it comes to Mikal Bridges, like yesterday, I said green light Mikal Bridges. Like, if that were to happen again, I still want him being aggressive and taking that shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but another thing I want to say is that, people are saying, oh, Mikal Bridges, he's too soft. He's not aggressive enough. He should have tried to draw the foul to get to the line. But, I still have faith in Mikal Bridges taking those end-of-game shots to win us a game. So,
right.
At the end of the day, we got the look we wanted, in a sense, but he just didn't make the shot, and we can't kill him for that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm hearing a lot of Brunson hate right now too.
Oh yeah, we're gonna address that. We're gonna address him not passing because he doesn't pass.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to nip that in the bud real quick. Like, he hit a big three to make the game 107-106. I don't know if you guys remember that, but that was a big shot.
They don't care about that.
Yeah, I mean, him going 10 for 26, it's not really good usage, but at the end of the day, he is our captain. But I would like to see Cat try to get a little bit more shots as well. 8 for 12. Like, if Cat's feeling it, like, I wanted to see him hit the ball a little bit more. But that doesn't necessarily mean I feel like Brunson isn't passing the ball. I just think that Brunson.
Oh, my fault. I'm talking. My fault. I was asking the question. Why do you think that Cat is not getting enough shots?
I think there's multiple reasons for it.
Okay.
I just think when it comes to, like, when there's a game plan, like we're using something that's working, like the pick and roll, and then we go away from it, I feel like that could be a little discouraging, in a certain point. But the reason I feel like he's not getting as much shots, it's kind of just the way that the game was flowing yesterday. Like, they were trying to get him they were trying to get him the ball, but he was in the certain options and certain actions, and they kind of went away from it. They're like, he's guarded, so let's try something else. I don't think it was necessarily him, getting totally iced out, but the Hawks were playing some good defense on him. So you got to tip your cap, you got to tip your cap to that. But coming out in this next game, I see us, we're got to send the message back because they stole that one from us.
Any thoughts on that Boston debacle tonight? Did you see it?
No, I was watching the game. Yeah. To be honest, that helps us because that extends their series. That's it's a good thing to see because we want that side of the bracket is who we're playing next. So if they're going to extend the series and we're extending the series, it kind of helps us in that regard.
Right.
So they only can go 5 and we can only go 5. And I still think we're going to go 5. I still think we're going to sweep out with the next 3 games. Yo, Karan, thanks for taking my call, man. I appreciate you.
No doubt, Joe. Great call. All right. Angie.
Hey there, Karan. What's going on?
How we feeling tonight, Angie? We seen the best team in the Eastern
Ah,
Conference, Angie. The best team. What about the
the
best
best.
team, Angie?
The best.
Let's
Who says Boston
go.
is the best? Who says Boston is the best?
Everybody on ESPN.
Yeah, exactly. It's just amazing to me because when you look at Boston, what we've been saying, just for weeks, it's a two-man team basically that we're built to beat, right?
Right.
Everyone else there, and I realized tonight, and I think the loss that we had last night with Atlanta is really going to hopefully make us understand and focus even the more why we have to use Cat, because Boston has no big man.
Right.
What's his name? The center they got from, I think, Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Vujicic.
yeah, he's garbage. He's totally garbage,
We
right?
going in. Let's go. I'm riding with you.
Totally garbage. And so if you watch the game tonight, I'm looking at this game kind of like Atlanta, right? It's like,
Mhm.
oh, Cat is going to cook. If Brunson understands that he can get his 25, 30, 35, but Cat has to touch the ball every time down the court. And that kind of leads me into, your topic tonight about,
Yes.
Brunson's does pass at a high percentage. And so, I believe he does pass the ball, but from the eye test, or from to break down the actual types of passing, I'm interested to know, because I noticed that, Brunson passes, whether it's to Josh, to Deuce, to Mikal, to OG, and they give it right back to him. And so
Ooh, Angie, you
that's
going somewhere? That's deep. You slow it down, Angie. You're moving too
yeah,
fast. I think you're talking over there. I don't think they understand what you just said. Seriously, I don't think they understand that.
yeah. So
But
he is
yeah,
passing, they're passing it right back to him, right? So you
100%.
can tell when they get the ball, they're not really looking to attack or looking really to see, whether it's Cat or whoever. They're basically giving it right back to Brunson. So from a statistical standpoint, his passing is, I believe, is going to be, the numbers are going to be high. My question is, I like to break it down to another level. Is like, what is the percentage that he's passing it to Cat?
Well,
That percentage, right? How
Angie, I'm gonna explain that tonight for you. You're in the right
Okay,
place. Yeah,
okay. So yeah, so
yeah.
that's the part that there's an intentionality with Brunson to know, yeah, I'm the best player on this team, but
Mhm.
Cat is going to be the one to take us across the finish line, because most of the time that's where our mismatch is going to be, and he doesn't
Yep.
understand by pivoting and allowing the focus to be on Cat, who's also an unselfish passer. It's going to open it up for the whole team, and he's going to be able to eat even the more, right? CJ is not going to he's not going to be as predictable, for CJ like he was last night, right? And this is
Right.
the other thing I want to talk about. Mikal, I know we said Mikal, should have took it all the way to the basket. This
Yeah.
this is this is this is my premise for tonight. Let's say we had 11 seconds, not 5 seconds, and that same play happened. We got the rebound. Josh got the rebound. Regardless, I think if we had 11 seconds, Mikal is not driving to the basket. Because
Right.
think about it, all season we've been saying he avoids contact. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to drive to the basket. We've seen him so many times, rather than drive to the basket, he'll do that little, step back and do a
Yep.
little, shot, rather than go all the way. So he has created a habit. He it's part of his makeup. And so I believe it's a moot point in terms of, did he have enough time to get to the basket or not get to the basket? To me, that's irrelevant, because if Mikal had 11 seconds, Mikal was not going
10
to the basket,
seconds.
because that's not
Right.
his character, right? And
Bingo.
so I'm gonna close with this. The only, and you remember I said we're gonna sweep, and then I said, okay, maybe 5. And I said the only reason they will win a game is because we're going to beat ourselves. There's going to be a game, and that's what happened last night. And so my thing is Coach Brown has to sit Brunson. He has to sit Brunson and tell him why he's sitting. Because every time Brunson is sitting, he see Alvarado out there looking for Cat. He see everybody looking for Cat. And so someone has to make him accountable. Even if he sits for 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes. Listen, this is what I need you to do out there. That's what I need Coach Brown to get a backbone and stop listening to his daddy sit next to him. And let Brunson know, no, you will sit down if you're going to self-sabotage this game, and get in your feelings. This is not about you and CJ. And I'll close with that. That's my thing. This playoff is going to go as far. We're going to go as far in this playoff as Coach Brown is willing to make the hard decisions. That's how far we're going to go in this playoffs. Cat, and I'm going to end with this because I know you're not supposed to talk about Giannis. But this is going to be a problem if we get Giannis next season, because Giannis has a different character than Cat, right?
Right.
He's not going to be saying it's okay if I don't touch the ball in the fourth quarter, long as whatever. That's not Giannis. Yeah, and I don't know if Brunson can deal with the character of a Giannis. So if we get Giannis, I'm gonna go out there and say Brunson days may be limited. Because we may have to choose between Brunson and Giannis unless Brunson starts to adapt, right? Because Giannis is not Cat. Giannis is not going to allow you to just ice him out and not let him get no touches. He's not going to. That's not his character, and he's going to speak up. I thought about that too. Not that I'm already in next season, but Cat has a certain type of personality right now that allows Brunson to self-sabotage himself and the team because no one is holding him accountable. So I'm going to end with that. Smash those likes. Keep 100%. Doing what you're doing. Yes.
Thank you, Angie.
All right. You be good.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I ain't gonna lie. Angie was cooking. She definitely was cooking. I agree with mostly 90% of what she said. The only thing I probably would give Angie a slight pushback on is Brunson and Giannis. The major difference with Giannis and Cat is Giannis is going to be a point guard. So Giannis is going to have the ball in his hand initiating offense. Whereas Giannis, it has to be with Cat, he needs someone to pass him the ball, so to speak. But I'm going to get to that. I promise. Really quickly, I see my man No Strays is in the building. No Strays, I am going to call you, brother. You will face the fire. The smoke, then the fire. We got all the smoke for you, No Strays. Just to let you know, I peeked in the chat just to see if you was there because I ain't going to call you, No Strays. 100%. We get my man Tugboat Taylor in the building and smash that like button as you enter. 646-995-8389. What's going on, Tugboat? Man, did you see the Boston Celtics, the best team in the East tonight? They put on
the best game of the night tonight?
Oh, my God. Man. According to ESPN, they go into the finals. They got the best chance. They always come out prepared. They don't look like the Knicks. The Knicks are not a great team. They take care of business at home. What say you?
I told you, man, those guys are playing with people's pockets, man. Whenever they say that nonsense, you do the opposite. You follow what they say, follow the rumors, not the news.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I told you, man, that boy VJ is a beast, man.
I ain't gonna lie, he showed out tonight. I didn't think he was ready like that.
He's been doing that. VJ is a beast. In my personal opinion, he's my favorite rookie. He's not rookie of the year, but he's my favorite rookie. VJ's been doing that all season, especially when Embiid's not playing. When Embiid's playing, he has to fall back in the shadows and play his role.
Yeah.
But there's been a lot of games where Embiid is not playing. And those games, VJ shows up all the time. Like all the time.
You see how fast they play? They play so fast when Embiid ain't there.
And that's
two different teams.
That's the other I told you so is these Philly team is going to ruin these guys' ACL. Boston ACL ain't ready for Philly's team. They got to sit around and chase Maxey and VJ and Paul Pierce when he want to get in that mode, and what's Oubre when he gets in that mode.
Oubre look good.
I don't know about pace, because I know pace and speed are two different things, but that's a very high speed team.
No, they get more possessions without Embiid. I don't got the numbers on that, but I'm willing to put bread on that. They play. You could just see it. Like when Embiid is not there, Maxey becomes super lightning bolt.
He just looks like he looks like Bugs Bunny in Space Jam every time. I mean, we played.
And he ain't got to wait for nobody. Yep.
We played against Maxey, and Maxey did the same thing to us, and none of us say F you, Maxey, because we all looked at his game as like, yo, I respect that.
100%.
Maxey took that L, and we all looked at him like, yo, respect you, Maxey. You did your thing. Nobody looked at him in a dark light. And so
I agree with that.
Boston has to deal with that. And that's why I'm like, yo, okay, Boston, you play those guys, you're going to be worn out by the time that you get there if you don't sweep them out. If you let these guys take you to 6 or 7, by the time y'all get to us, your ACLs is going to be worn out. You laugh. It's a serious thing. Jaylen Brown has a bad ACL.
Did you see the morning show today? The afternoon show I did?
Your show? Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So did you see I went to the example of the 2024 Celtics who lost to Miami the same way?
Yeah.
Ain't it ironic they lost again?
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Do my homework, man. Listen, this is what I try to tell Knicks fans that night when we lost. Relax. So we're going to be all right. This happens.
Yeah, relax.
It happens to the best of them.
It does. And it's fine. You know what I mean? Because I'm like I said. Oh, no, not like I said. But there was a caller last night. He made a great point. Nobody really had the Knicks in 4. So if you had them in 5, that means we have to take a loss. And if there's any type of loss we want to take, what we did is, I hate using that term, but we beat ourselves. You know what I mean? We took our foot off the gas when we didn't need to. And then we ended up having to play catch up in the end. What Boston did is they genuinely lost that game.
Facts.
They lost quarter to quarter to quarter.
They got smacked down the stretch. They got blown out.
So yeah, it's two different types of loss. That's what I say. It's how you lose too. Like, it's not. I mean, a loss is a loss, a win is a win. But it's also in playoffs when you have a series. It's how you win and it's how you lose. Bingo. We lost on some nonsense. We lost against ourselves. Like what Andrew was saying. We lost to ourselves. 100%. Boston, they lost to Philly tonight.
They got cooked.
Baked beans.
For multiple quarters, they were down, looking up, playing from behind.
And where's the Dr. Cleo? Baked beans, man. They got cooked.
Boston baked beans, goddamn.
Well, look, I do want to put some pushback. I'm gonna change it up a little bit. I do want to put some pushback on that Mikal shot. Just real quick. I'm gonna touch it and we're gonna get up out of there. If any other Knicks player did that exact same sequence that Mikal did, we'd be looking at them with shock and confusion. If Cat did that same move, we'd be like, yo, what is that? If Josh Hart did that same move, we'd be like, what is that? If anybody does that same move, we would all be like, yo, why would you take that type of shot? But when Mikal does it, we go, oh yeah, that's we expect that. Why is that?
I'm not saying that it was the greatest shot. All I was saying, he wasn't getting no layup. That's my only point. I'm not defending the shot. I'm not defending nothing. But the thought that he would have got a layup, no, there was no way. And how would Hart have gotten the ball to him? He got 3 guys behind him. What type of pass is that? Like, a lot of people talking about this, they don't play basketball. Like, you got to deliver a pass. Whether he's in front of them or not, you still got to pass that ball past those guys if they behind them.
The pass does matter. And speaking of passing, I know you're going on JB passing.
Are you 100%.
Are you going to speak on Cat's passing?
Oh, yes.
Okay, good. Because, that needs to be discussed. Because I like seeing Cat in this mode, but it's like, playoffs ain't the time to practice that. You ain't been doing that all season, and I wanted you to do that all season because I knew you had that in you. But playoffs ain't time to practice that. But I'll let you finish your discourse on it. I just want to speak on the Boston loss and just let no strays know we on your head tonight.
Oh, I'm calling him. Yeah, I'm calling him. Yeah, he's getting called.
Yeah.
100%. Because he
Right,
called last night.
He
So
did call last night?
he did call last night. So
Oh,
I
he
got to get
did
on
call
him.
last night. Yeah,
Yes,
he
he
did call last
did.
night. And he was talking. He was
Right.
talking real salty early in the day. So yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
yeah. Make sure he got his Boston with him. Them Boston baked beans ready.
Good.
Make sure he
We're
got his
gonna make
box.
him eat it too. We know he don't like it.
Boston baked
Yes.
beans, Boston cream pies.
Oh, my last question before you go, though, Clock. Let me listen. Do you think Stephen A gonna keep it real and give Boston the same energy tomorrow, or he gonna cop please like, they wasn't ready, and it's Boston, they'll be all right. What do you think Stephen A gonna say tomorrow?
I have no idea because the media today on the Knicks was crazy. I saw
Crazy, right?
one not article, but one segment where they was considering benching Brunson. And I was like, what are you talking about? I see what Angie's saying. Like what Angie's saying is facts. Like sometimes, but he does that. We've seen him do that in the middle of the game. So he'll sit on the bench and he's sitting there watching it and he's calculating the game.
Right.
But these guys were saying you need to bench Brunson in the fourth quarter. Clutch player of the year. You need to bench him in the fourth quarter.
That's wild. He has 75 clutch baskets, by the way.
Crazy.
And he made a clutch three to give you a shot. People don't want to acknowledge that.
Don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. They don't want to talk about that.
I don't know what they're gonna say about Boston tomorrow. I'm very curious to see the narrative that they pull. Maybe they pull the whole, Boston ain't ready or Boston. I don't know what do you think they're gonna
give him a pass? I think they're gonna give him a pass. Tatum, you know how they do, but they're gonna turn it up on the road. They one of the best road teams, and man, Boston's gonna be all right. But they're the champions. They got Tatum. They got what? I guarantee they're gonna cop please. I'm 100. That's what I believe in my heart, my body, and soul.
Stephen A's gonna pop out because he didn't pop out for us.
He said he had dental procedures and all these things. I couldn't make it conveniently to work today, but I'll be there tomorrow. That's what he said.
My bad. The best Knicks content creator in the world right now, KP. Didn't you have to go to a dentist appointment today?
For my son, not for me, but for my son.
But you still made the time to.
I showed up.
You still showed up, right? You still maintain your consistency.
100%.
So there's no
100%.
excuse.
No excuse. Come on, dog. He knows it's playoff time. Why would you? All right. I'm done.
You're a billionaire, bro. You can't reschedule.
Facts. Easy. They will see him on a whim.
On a whim. It ain't nothing but a call to the barbershop. Hey, I need a cut.
Right. Oh, we'll schedule in Mr. Smith. No problem. They don't even say Steven. They say Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith. No problem.
Right.
So, yeah, there's no excuse. That's what I'm saying. Like you had a dentist appointment today, and yet you still got 2 shows today. How?
And then I seen I didn't even watch it, but I seen the headline. Michael Wilbon says the Knicks are in a great team. I said, and this is who y'all listen to? This is who y'all listen to. Okay.
Who is listening to these guys, though? That's what I really want to know. Who
these fans be calling up. Listen, I'm telling you, Tubbo, half the fans call up, listen to them, and they be saying they talking points.
That's crazy, man.
I'm telling you.
That's crazy. I would never take any sports advice from somebody who doesn't even talk sports. They don't even talk sports anymore. It's all gossip. It's all chatty nonsense. It's no stats.
Mainstream, no stats.
Substance. It's the most casual takes I've ever heard in my life. And mind you, I don't even give the best takes at time. And I'm like, I can do better than Stephen A. So,
but listen, y'all know more about the Knicks than them. So why would y'all listen to them for Knicks content?
I do not. And when I do, I told you, I look at it through a bootleg YouTube channel, so that way I make sure they know I ain't giving them no credit whatsoever.
Right.
Yeah. But
man, I tell you what, look, I'm not gonna try to talk about it, but if they say, I ain't gonna lie, they trigger me, I'm gonna have to talk about it. I ain't gonna lie. They trigger me, I'm talking about it. I don't give a damn.
Man, it is what it is, man. You gotta call a spade, man. And they are, they're it's nonsense.
If I see any of, Jaylen Brown, he's still dealing with his Achilles, and Tatum, he just got back, so they'll be all right. If I hear any of that, I'm spazzing. I'm letting y'all know.
I'm spazzing. But that's what I'm saying. How can you say that in a playoff series? In a regular game, yeah, you can say that. All right, yeah. When the time comes, playoff season comes, they'll be healed and they'll be ready. But in the playoff series, you can't use the ACL Achilles as a cop out now.
Right.
You can't. It just shows you like, oh, they getting the wear and tear. They're about to be wore out. And like I said, and they got to chase around Bugs Bunny Maxie all day with VJ.
With VJ. And
These
Paul
guys
George
is,
trying to run back the clock.
and Paul George running back the clock on them. So it's like, and that's no pun intended.
Right.
So yeah, nah, I don't know what type of narrative they're gonna have tomorrow. I'll be interested to hear what it's gonna be. But shout out to you and all the content that you're making, because it's all facts and it's all substance and it's all consistent.
Thank you, family. I appreciate that, man.
You.
All right. It's my man No Cloud Tugboat, OKF Nation Plus. Hold on. My mouse just died. Let's see who this number is. I got number 9 in the queue. I'm going to call no strays after this. Let's see who this person is. 646-995-8389. Call up. Voice your opinion. Hello, caller. State your name. Where you calling from, family?
All right, this is King Speech Road calling from the BX.
Oh, King Speech Row in the building, man. What's going on? I just seen you in the chat too, man. How you feeling, family?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. You know, a little vindication, man. You know, I'm staying stoic out here.
100%.
I'm staying stoic out here, holding it down with all the haters. I'm noticing your chat is a little hater light tonight. Like, where the Pistons fans? Where the Celtics fans at?
You man, well, they was in here heavy last night, and I had to put them in their place. I had to put them in their place, though. I put all of them in their place. Trust me. I put all of them in their place. Especially the Pistons. They down 0-1. What the hell? How you calling up you down 0-1? Talking about we in the same boat. No, Misery. I know Misery love company, but goddamn, you ain't putting me in that boat with you.
Bruh.
2 different please.
I missed the facts. May 26, 2008. Mr. Barack Obama, he was Senator Obama. That's the last time the Pistons won a playoff game in Detroit.
Thank you.
2008.
Get a home game. Come on.
Oh man. And again, like Celtics fans, again. Oh, I was arguing one on Facebook. We're classy. Oh, when Jaylen Brown's caught that poster on what's his name on Bona. That was class. Standing over the man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, now all of the CJ and I like how he's playing it because he don't understand what he did. You know, going to the press conference saying, you know, you the one that offended the man's family jewels the way you did.
No.
And now you want to play victim. You know what I'm saying? So okay, but no, look, here's the angle. The worst part about it is, and this is why I give the captain his what he deserves. He was doing his job in the first half. He had 6 assists at halftime. Everybody was eating. We had 4 guys in double figures, and OG had 9. Cat only had 4. So the second half, this is when he came back in the game, it was a little bit of a hero ball. Now, I'm not going to go crazy and say that Brunson needs to be benched, this, that, and the third, but he was winning the battle against CJ. Despite CJ having the points, the captain was doing his job. All the Knicks were eating. Jalen Johnson didn't have Jalen Johnson didn't have a bucket in the first half. That's their star. CJ's not their star.
Nope.
It's Jalen Johnson. And we're doing a bang job on him. We have led almost every minute of the series except for what? 45 seconds?
Something like that. We led 91% of the time last night.
Oh yeah. That's the other fact. That's the other fact. Detroit, the first 1 seed in the game 1 of the playoffs in 30-something years and not lead 1 second of a game.
That's wild.
That's wild. This is the unbeatable Detroit.
Seconds.
Unbeatable Celtics. Like, look, life comes at you fast, everybody. If Detroit wins, we all 1-1. But I think the Knicks are the team with the most poise. Last night was just an aberration. We the best fourth quarter team in the league. We scored 15 points in the fourth quarter.
That's wild.
Yeah, that was wild. You know, that's what
that ain't gonna happen again.
Ain't gonna happen again. The 2 late Brunson threes, the OG missed free throws, you know.
100%.
But yeah, man. Like I said,
I appreciate you, family.
I'm just looking for these Detroit fans and these Celtics fans because I like hunting wabbits. It's wabbit season.
I'm getting ready to call a Detroit fan. Listen up. I'm getting ready to call a Detroit fan and a Celtic fan right now.
Yes, no strays.
Right
no
now.
strays. We coming for you, bro. I'm going to hop off the line. I just said what I had to
Thank
say.
you.
Brunson,
Thank you.
Game 3, distribute the ball. Stop trying to outscore CJ. Do your job and get, because we got more scorers. We got more poise. Do your job. Distribute the rock. And we know that we're going to count on you down, come down the stretch. All right,
Big time. I appreciate you.
All right, yeah.
All right. It's my man King Speech Road. Got his name number locked in. We get number 9 up in here, and then I'm gonna call Boston, and then I'm gonna get into my little Brunson passing the ball presentation. All right. We're gonna look at the numbers. No emotions, no feelings, no eye test solely. We're gonna look at the numbers. See what they say. Number 9, what's going on, man? What you coming to say, man? You ain't got nothing to do with none of this tonight, man. What do you got to say?
Oh, yes, I do.
Let's go. Okay, let's go.
Well, when the Celtics lose and the Knicks lose.
Don't put us with them. They separate. Go ahead.
And the Pistons lose.
No, y'all your own island. No, we not with none of y'all. Go ahead, though.
Misery loves company.
I know y'all love company. I know.
Everything burns,
No.
Everything burns.
Get out of here with that. Oh, my God. What do you got to say about the mighty, mighty Celtics? They the best team in the East. They supposed to come out. They got smacked down the stretch.
Remember, I'm the one that told you that everyone was a threat to everyone. Remember I said that?
You did say that.
Yep, I said everybody's a threat to everybody. But everybody had the big head coming into all these series as we just gonna go through it. It just so happened that the Pistons was the first ones to take the L. But Knicks fans ain't see they L coming. Boston fans didn't see they L coming. We just sat back and waited,
Keep it real. Who lost? Like, whose loss was the worst out of the 3 teams, and whose loss was like it really could have went to the other one, but they just folded in that moment? Who had the worst loss, and who loss was like
I'll say the Knicks, because y'all had it in y'all hands. So the fact that it was so close and it was determined by one shot, and the fact that CJ missed those last 2 free throws and y'all got a chance to ice the game at the end, that loss has to hurt more than the Pistons losing by 11, because we knew we were going to lose that game. Celtics, that game was out of reach. The fact that y'all had that game, an opportunity to win that game, and off a jump shot that Mikal Bridges has made 1,000 times, that has to hurt worse. So.
No, I didn't ask who hurt worse. I said which loss was the worst. I feel like you can't replicate.
That one is worse.
You can't replicate that Hawks game again. They got extremely lucky. With y'all losses, that could happen. They whooped y'all ass. Y'all wasn't even in the goddamn game. They whooped y'all ass and they whooped Boston's ass. We didn't get our ass whooped. We lost at the last seconds.
Yeah,
y'all got your ass whooped.
But see, here's the difference between that. And I know you might not agree with it. But see, y'all had a week already knowing who your opponent was. So y'all didn't have to play against a play-in team. We wondering, we didn't have time to prepare for the Magic or prepare for the Hornets because we didn't know who our opponent was. While the Knicks were sitting on who their opponent was for a week. And I think that took a part into it. I think that played a major part into it.
I'm not giving you no pass. I'm not giving you no pass. That's a weak ass excuse. Y'all got cooked, and y'all gonna get cooked again. I appreciate you, number 9, but I gotta get this Boston dude on the line because I need to laugh at him.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, we all gonna laugh at him. All right, big time. Yeah, we gotta get Boston on the line. I don't know why Detroit called up. This ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Just know, if y'all lose, I'm purposely doing a show tomorrow at the same time, the same exact time. I swear to God, if y'all lose tomorrow, I'm calling everybody in Detroit in my Rolodex from Detroit. Everybody. I'm calling all of y'all. Y'all better not lose. You coming in here infringing in other people's businesses, coming in here laughing because you misery wants company. We don't want to hear that crap. We don't want to hear that crap. By the way, if you just joined, smash that like button. All right. About to get this guy No Strays on the line from Boston. You better answer the phone, Mr. Boston. Don't duck the work. I'm calling you up. All right. Smash that like button if you hadn't already. If we get to 100 likes, I'm going to give away 5 memberships. That's how we carrying it tonight. Let's get to 100 likes. Oh, damn. I didn't mean to do that. If we get to 100 likes, I'll give away 5 memberships tonight. 100%. All right. It's the best membership on YouTube, dog. I'm telling you right now. We got all types of crazy content. Members only Sundays. Members only Discords. It's fire. Yeah, we have great conversation. It's lit. Uh-oh. Is he going to answer? Uh-oh. Boston in the building.
Yeah.
What's going on, boy? I'm sorry. The soundboard is possessed. It just keeps playing the same sound over and over.
Oh, that must
Mr.
be
Boston.
for the Knicks, but go ahead.
No, that's for Boston. Y'all got your ass whooped tonight.
Go ahead.
No, we got to keep it real. Y'all got your ass whooped tonight. The young boy by the name of VJ Edgecombe, who had no experience, he gave y'all the business. He smoked y'all in Boston.
Come on, man.
What do you got to say?
Game, y'all. What I got to say, what you calling me for, man? What? Misery loves company? What is this? What is this?
No. You know why I'm calling you?
You ain't calling me after the win.
You know why I'm calling you? Because you called me after we lost. No, you called me after we lost. And I told you, what did I tell you? I said, you better not lose, goddammit. Didn't I tell you that? And what did you do? You got your ass whooped. You didn't even go to the clutch. Yo, at the 1 minute mark, Brown and Tatum and everybody came out the game on the bench looking stupid. I was like, yo, damn, Boston going out like that. Y'all the best team in the East. What happened?
We still the best team in the East. We still the
That's cap.
We still the last chance to come out the East. Is that cap?
Okay, and who beat y'all?
All right. Okay, so
and who beat y'all? God damn it, we beat y'all.
And here's another stat for you: the last time Celtics lost Game 2 in Round 1, guess what? We won the championship. History has a way of repeating itself, baby.
Was you on the morning show?
I don't remember. I was on the afternoon.
Okay.
It was afternoon, right? I called you earlier.
Afternoon.
So
yeah, I say morning. That's morning for me. I'm a vampire, but that afternoon show.
I got you, fam. Yep. But you forgot that part of the stat. You mentioned the losing Game 2, but you ain't mentioned we won the chip.
I could have sworn I did. But anyway, that's why I brought it up, because we going to win the chip. And all I was trying to say was that y'all jumping out the window for a Game 2 loss as if it means you're going to lose in the goddamn playoff. It's ridiculous to me. Like even this series with y'all, I don't think y'all going to get loose to the series to the 76ers. But I'm using y'all as a sorry-ass example, and I'm going to laugh at y'all because this is the same people, ESPN, y'all team, they prop y'all up like y'all the greatest in the world. Y'all don't make no mistakes, and oh my God, they're the best in the East. And they better give y'all the same treatment they gave us tomorrow.
Why they gonna treat us the same as y'all? We just came off a championship. What?
Because we better than y'all. We better than y'all. We better than y'all.
Wait, we the last champs out the East, so y'all can't say that.
Can I ask you a question? What's our record against each other in the last 10 games? What's the record between the Celtics and the Knicks? You wanna let the people know what the tally
we can
is?
expand that. We don't got to do 10 games. We could.
No, I want to do
years.
10 games.
We could do 10 decades. What you want to do? I mean, it's.
No, I want to do 10 games. The last 10 games.
Okay, because you like that little range there, but
now we 7-3. I mean,
do it. It's 18-2, fam. Like, there's really you could.
No, we put y'all on the goddamn grill.
I work with numbers every day. You can make numbers look however you want.
I'm talking about the last 10 games, God damn it. Because remember last year.
Talk the last 10 games. Okay, I want to talk the last 10 decades. We 18.
Nah, I don't want to talk about decades, man. We talking about 2026 and 2024. I mean, no, not 2024, and 2025.
Yeah, we don't want to talk 2024.
Nah, we don't want to talk about 20. There's no reason to talk about 2024. The bottom line is
that's the last chance to come out the East.
And that's fine.
That's why the coverage is
if we dethrone y'all, when's the last time y'all dethroned some champions?
I'm gonna let you know. If the fans want to know why the coverage is different, if that's the crutch of the question, That's why we the last champs to come out the East.
But we kicked y'all ass. We've been kicking y'all ass. I mean, consistently.
But y'all ain't finished it. That's the thing. If you don't finish the job, you ain't gonna get the grace of the media saying they never seen y'all do it. They never seen y'all do it. So that's why they gonna give y'all some extra flack. They seen us do it. They seen us overcome a game 2 loss and win a championship. You know what I'm saying?
No, man. Listen, man. Let me just tell you something. I can't wait for us to meet. Y'all better win all 3 of y'all games left.
If y'all make it,
we gonna win the next 3.
Hey,
we gonna win it.
Listen, man. Y'all went to LA, and I heard Josh Hart's birthday. He was partying. That's why they lost in LA. Yo,
that's a fact.
Atlanta's a party town too. So if you like the party, and they got them funny bunnies down there. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know.
Nah, we don't deal with no funny bunnies. Let me tell you right now, New York City heavy.
Like sticking his thumb in weird places, so I don't know, man.
I'm not gonna defend none of that, but all I know is Josh is gonna give y'all the business on the court.
Might be having a good old time in Atlanta, so I don't know.
Listen, man. See, you want to talk about non-basketball related stuff. I'm talking about on the court.
Right,
what happens?
We can get back to the hoops, but
what's going to happen on the court?
On the court,
y'all got your ass whooped. Yo, honestly, if Philadelphia beat y'all, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not saying they are, but if they beat y'all, if Atlanta beat us, I would be surprised.
Okay,
it would be a miracle.
If Philadelphia beats us, you wouldn't be surprised. Now you're capping.
I know.
Come on, fam. Come on. Fam.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You got unlimited Knicks caps. You got unlimited Knicks caps.
Nah, dog. The way they whooped your ass tonight, y'all ain't got no answer for VJ Edgecombe.
Fam, we just whooped them by 30 2 days ago. You talking about the way they whooped our ass tonight? What you mean?
I'm talking about tonight, though. They changed up the
won the game. Derek White had a horrible game. Peyton Pritchard had a horrible game. They won the game. But you can't.
What would you gonna do to do?
Without talking about the 30-point beatdown 2 days ago. Like, which one is it? Which one is the real Sixers?
I think that the real Sixers showed up tonight, man. Yo, let me tell you something. That man, VJ Edgecombe, y'all ain't got no adjustments for him, yo. Y'all better hope he's off.
He's a rookie. What you always say about experience, fam?
I feel you, but yo, tonight he proved me wrong. Tonight
so now all of a sudden experience don't matter.
I don't know. Y'all ain't got nobody with experience that could deal with him.
What you mean? We got
multiple
champions on the team. What you mean? This is nothing, fam. All right, I get it. We lost tonight. Misery loves company. But fam, we got
you called me last night. That's the only reason why I'm calling you.
I did.
All right, I'm returning the favor, baby. If you didn't call me, I would have left you out of it.
Nah. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to call whether we win or lose regardless. I'm going to call whether y'all win or lose regardless because I support your show. You're doing a great job. And
Thank you.
I'm always showing love.
Listen, I appreciate you. Even though I hate the Celtics, you're my favorite Boston Celtic fan, man. You know that. I do appreciate you, man. You're a good sport.
It's all love, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit me anytime. Like I said, Knicks, better be careful. Them dirty birds.
We ain't worried about no goddamn dirty birds. We run them over. They road killer these New York City streets, goddamn it. I'll holler back at you, though. Big time salute. All right. Get out of here with that nasty. Hey, I'm telling you right now, the purpose of that call, right, was to respond because he called me. And on this show, we call the other team. We're not scared to talk to them. I'm not blocking them. If they want to talk basketball, they could talk basketball. That's what I do. All right. We have fun. You know, we joke on each other's teams, but we keep it respectful. We talk basketball. The bottom line is this. Based on the losses, the way Philly and Boston lost, that could be duplicatable. The way we lost to the Hawks, that was a miracle comeback. They can't duplicate that for another 4 games. What is he talking? This is gonna be another interesting call. Number 2, what's going on? Number 2, I see you in the.
What's up? Didn't I tell you everybody lose? You didn't believe me last night. I told
Listen,
you
man.
Everybody loses. There's nobody.
I can't argue for Boston. They got their ass whooped, but I'm gonna say this.
Okay, then.
We in a different lane.
We got our. Nah, you ain't in no different
We in a different lane, dog.
Your point guard in the trash. Why do y'all Knicks fans do that when y'all lose? Y'all just kill y'all players when y'all lose.
Do you know that you could lose tomorrow and you're going to have to hear from me?
Man. You told me you ain't want to.
I don't know.
I tried to put you the trick back 3 months ago. You don't want to do that.
Y'all ain't win a home game since 2008.
And we
so I don't know.
Tomorrow.
Oh man, I don't know.
We're gonna make history. That's what you don't
Franz
understand.
Wagner out there, he doing pull-ups. He's thinking
That
about
don't
Detroit
mean
right now.
nothing. We got 2 Michigan guys, LeVert and Duncan. Listen, man, let me tell you something, man, because you might be a couple of years younger than me. When everybody playoff time comes, if you don't perform, you know what happened. You're out of here. Oh, the pressure is not on that. Listen, do you think Durham is not looking at that 240 thinking, man, they didn't even re-sign me earlier and they could have cut a deal. They not going to, Tom Gore don't play, bro. You don't do what you need to do, you're going to be out of there. Why do you think he didn't re-sign him? He re-signed Cade, and he let Cade wait. He re-signed Cade ASAP. So he going to have to work, man. Watch, wait till you see during the rest of this playoff. You're going to see a whole new, already got the insight.
He got single-digit points and rebounds, though. I don't know, man.
Inside information. They told me that they got on his head. Everybody was getting on his head. Hey, Durham, this ain't the place to be doing this. I understand, man.
They got them big dudes in Orlando with muscles, too, They ain't scared of Durham.
Anderson, let me give you some more insight. Anderson, the dude that has 16 is dating his ex, Angel Reese.
Man, you can say all that. It ain't got nothing to do with the game. You better not get cooked. Listen, you better not get cooked. That's all listen.
Ooh,
I swear to God.
Tonight. You so happy Boston lost.
I swear to God.
No,
I'm not. I don't give a goddamn about Boston. You know what it is, though? Number 2, to keep it real.
Loses that it's a threat to you, you're calling.
Nah, you know what it is? No. To keep it real, you know what it is? I have a problem with everybody going off the deep end like, yo, we lost, like it's over, it's the end of the world. But this team, they said, is the best in the East. No, but they said the Celtics are the best in the East, and they got their ass whooped.
Stop saying Boston. You were picked to win the East.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You gotta say, how did Boston get it? How did Pistons get it? You feel me? We ain't never picked to win.
Y'all ain't good.
We never picked to win, and we okay.
Nobody who knows basketball would think the Pistons are the best just because they got the best.
We don't want to pick us to win. We don't want the target on our back. We want to fly.
All I know, listen, I'm keeping it real. I want y'all to win tomorrow because I don't want y'all to get bumped in the first round. It'd be really bad for the city of Detroit if y'all lose in the first round.
Let us lose? Come on,
I don't know, man.
The fix is in for the game to go 6. Okay, they win one in Detroit, win one in Magic. It's the fix, bro. You got to understand the politics of Vegas. They don't want us, there's too much money in the TV to be getting blew out.
But number 2, if y'all lose, tomorrow, y'all getting swept. I just letting you know that. You know that, right?
Lose, or are we going to lose?
I said if.
Okay.
If you lose tomorrow.
If this was a fifth, we all be drunk. We're not losing tomorrow, man. Are you crazy?
You know I'm calling you, right? You know that.
We're gonna blow you out. Blow them out tomorrow.
I don't know. They got dudes with muscles too, man. Off the bench.
Last time you said this about us when we lost the Wizards, and you said you was gonna kill us, we blew you out by a 30-piece.
But no, not in the Garden. You talking about that was in Detroit.
We blew you out in the Garden too.
Not by 30. Relax. It wasn't 30. But anyway.
It was about 40. Hold on, let me check.
No, it was like 16. 40. Relax. No, you blew us out in Detroit.
We blew you out.
In the Garden, it was like 16. Relax. It wasn't that much. It was like 14.
Twice.
Right. But in the Garden, it was like 14. Relax. It wasn't that. Relax.
We killed New York. You know we killed New York.
Y'all not going to see New York. That's the sad part.
We beat you in New York.
Y'all not going to see us.
Oh.
Y'all might not see nobody. Y'all might go home in 4.
Man,
you mess around, y'all might.
Champs. You got to quit disrespecting the conference champs.
Man, all you got to do, man, is go look at the 1994 Seattle Sonics, dog.
You need to give. I'm here to do breaking news.
It was over in 5 games.
You're giving Brunson at 84. You can talk all you want about Brunson. I've been seeing y'all killing them all day.
I'm not killing Brunson. I'm getting ready to do a nice presentation on Jalen Brown. I'm not killing him.
84. Okay. Don't give him 84. You'll never win.
I know Jalen Brunson passes more than Cade Cunningham.
Oh. Man,
Jalen Brunson.
Stop playing, JP. You lucky I'm at work. I can't talk about him. But you know what I mean. You crazy thinking about he don't beat. You think he's a better player?
I said, yeah, I think I pick a Jalen Brunson over
You
Kate
from New
Cunningham.
York. You don't
100%.
say that.
100%.
Man, you know
100%.
damn well you ain't gonna take no cake. I mean, what's the name of the cake, man? What's wrong with you, man? You be talking New York. You be New York biased sometimes.
All right, number 2, man. Look, it was a great call. We're gonna talk tomorrow, and I'm gonna get at you.
Tomorrow, man.
I'm gonna get at you because yo, them Orlando boys, they got the dudes with the muscles. They coming for you, man.
I don't care about Orlando. No one wins them all, bro. No one. Not even y'all.
We gonna see. Orlando might win them all.
I know you happy you don't have to play Orlando.
Man, I don't give a damn who we play. Give a damn who we play, goddamn. But I appreciate you though, number 2. Big time.
For sure. I'll holler at you tomorrow, man.
No doubt.
My call. All right.
All right. It's my man, number 2 from Detroit. All right, let me get to this Brunson presentation, man. Let me get to this. Big tassel that everybody in the building smash that like button. We had to sit through the opposing team, unfortunately, but it was cool. Those guys are not the worst of the worst. Trust me, there's worse guys than those guys. But it's interesting, man. He does have a point with the TV. You know, I could see. I kind of get where he's coming from with the rating part. Like they would like to see all the series go deep. They don't really want to see no sweeps. And I'm not sure what's going on with San Antonio right now. I know Wemby was out. Pulling up with 3. Pulling up with 5 seconds. God damn it! I don't know. So number 2 might be on the point with that. he may have a point with extending series. Next thing you know, SGA get a limp. Oh man. And the Thunder go down. I'm just saying, they make more money. He's right. More ads, more games. I don't know. Oh, the Portland Trailblazers has officially beat the San Antonio Spurs. Bronzeville Spurs fan. Hold up. Nah. I got to call Bronzeville. I just thought about it. Hold up. We got to call Bronzeville. We got to call Bronzeville. Hold up. Before I promise I'm gonna do the presentation, but I gotta get this guy from Bronzeville. I have to. Nah, there's no way. I gotta talk to my brother from Bronzeville. Yes, somebody from not Bronzeville, Texas, Bronzeville, Brooklyn. He's a Spurs fan. The Spurs just lost. I'm gonna call him really quickly, and I'm gonna get to my presentation. Why not? Hold up. Oh boy. Hold up. Bronzeville, never ran, never will, baby. I just thought about it. Let me get my man on the line. Bronzeville, Spurs fan.
On, man?
It's getting spooky out here.
Nah,
it's spooky, dog.
Not at all. Not at all.
What's the prognosis?
The prognosis, we lost our best player in the second quarter. I mean, come on. You know that's
is he coming back?
Emotional downer.
Is he okay? Is he going to come back?
It was the thing protocol, the concussion protocol. They had to take him out. They couldn't play him. The NBA wouldn't let him.
Damn. So do you think the Portland Trail Blazers have momentum now, and they're gonna cook you when you go back to Portland? Do you have any fear about the Portland Trail Blazers?
So here's the difference between the Knicks series and the series, right? Let's just get this. The first thing is y'all lost with y'all best player on the court.
Okay.
We didn't. So there's a whole different. The first feeling is we had a feeling of dejection.
Okay, but hold on, but really quickly, you know my rebuttal, right? They don't got their best player.
Rebuttal.
Do they have their best player?
Who's their best player? Damian
we forgot. No, Damian Lillard. So you beat them without their best player.
He's not better than Average Joe right now, man. I mean, the old Lillard maybe, but not the new version.
Okay.
Two surgeries. I mean, come on, stop. He can't.
Y'all lucky. Y'all lucky. Because if he was there, oh boy, Cass will be in the trick box right now. Just saying.
We've crushed him and the guy y'all are chasing out, Giannis, when they were together in Portland these past 2 years. We beat him almost, I think, times.
I don't know, man.
Has no.
I ain't gonna lie.
Game I think he got off. But all I'll say is
I'm beginning to lose faith, man. I'm beginning to lose faith in the Spurs, man. I don't know.
I'm lost all faith. Here's a funny part. Nick, I told you about the pace. I told you about turnovers, and I told you about that paint right before it happened last night. And all three things came to fruition. They ran y'all out of the gym. They beat y'all in the paint, and y'all turned the ball over more than the season average. You can go back to the call. It was exactly what I said. And that's exactly what happened. As long as they do that, even with y'all best player on the court, y'all could lose. It may not be to them. I don't think they'll beat y'all.
Hell no, they beat. If you think they're going to repeat what they did.
I would not be that confident if I were you.
They scored 22 paint points in the fourth quarter. That's why they won the game.
This series, you know why this series was a trap for y'all regardless? And I will say this. This is the beautiful thing about this first round is showing how much parity is in the NBA right now.
That's facts.
Right? On any given night, parity. But in a series, the true talent will play out. The better team will play out. But there's so much parity in the NBA right now. There's so much talent on every team. You can't afford to have an off night. You can't afford to have a mental out, especially in the playoffs.
What do you think happened to the Celtics tonight? What do you think happened to the Celtics tonight? What do you think happened to them? Did you see that?
The Celtics too. They had an off night.
They got smoked.
They got smoked. They got really smoked. I mean, at least I'll give it to the Knicks and Spurs. It came down to the wire. A little adjustment here,
right.
missed free throw here.
But think about it. Right. But y'all got a valid excuse. Wimby was out. Of course, if Wimby would stay, y'all probably would have smacked them. We know that. I'm just messing. I'm just having fun with you with that. Of course, the Spurs gonna beat the Portland Trail Blazers. But on the Celtics side, no, dog. That was straight up ass whooping. VJ Cole took it to them.
That was terrible. But wow. I will say this though. The product they're giving us right now for the NBA, as much as we complain about it, this and that, and that, it's looking a lot closer to old school basketball in terms of the physicality.
That's facts. Yep.
The competitiveness, and I'm loving it. Do I like the loss tonight? No, but I mean, I felt a loss since they said Wemby wouldn't return. So I could imagine how his teammates felt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It felt a little down. I'm like, oh.
I ain't gonna lie. I felt bad when I seen that. I felt bad. I was like, damn.
No, I felt it.
Because Wemby was balling.
I mean, he wasn't having his best game either. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, but defensively, his presence was still there.
Right.
But offensively, he didn't really get involved yet. But I figured the Spurs are going to do that too because they usually do that. Usually when we have a big game, unless they're constantly trying to he's chasing in the water or whatever in the last part. But they usually just play off of him and let teams chase him around, and then all these other guys get off for free. And by the time they figure that out, now he's loose and he'll get his. You know what I mean? He get his in the second half.
Got you.
He didn't, Portland, but I give it to Portland. But what I do say is that second game, Avia, they kind of kept them on the wraps. And this is what I tell people in this playoffs. Every single round or every single game, something gets taken away. The biggest thing, everybody talk about experience. The biggest thing with experience is not even physicality or any of that. It's just how fast do you process?
Right.
Because people start making adjustments. How fast do you process? Can you process when something that you've never seen before is happening right now?
Right.
You didn't get to rehearse and practice. How do you process it and make adjustments? And I think that's where people think young players are dumber than veterans, but there's some young players who are talented. They can read it. I think the Spurs typically draft smarter players. That's just they MO.
Well, listen, Brosville, I appreciate you being a good sport, answering and taking a little bit of the heat, man. I appreciate you, Brosville. We'll talk again, man. We got the countdown.
Answer you? Listen, man. I want all the smoke.
I knew you was gonna answer. No. You from Brooklyn? I knew he was gonna answer. Only them Detroit people do that. You was gonna answer.
Same track. Listen, I'm wishing. Listen, I told you already. I want y'all to win.
100%. I'm with you.
We're on the collision course. It's good to hear the Spurs lose, but I'm not.
No. I don't feel good about that.
Spooky in the woods with
I'm just trolling you.
A loss. We good. I laughed at y'all last night, but I'm not convinced that the Hawks are gonna beat y'all. I mean, look at it. It took a heroic effort. You know what I'm saying? Everything went perfect for them. I'm not worried
everything
about
went perfect. Right. Now I got you.
Yeah,
all right, family.
Yeah, we'll
Thank you, man.
Y'all, listen, 11-11.
Let's go. That's it. Bingo.
11 more.
11 more. That's it.
Stay objective.
I mean,
Stay objective. We can see
100%.
y'all. We can see y'all.
Right.
But I'll take mine. We took an L. Beautiful
Big
L.
time.
Beautiful
Big time.
L. We take it as a beautiful L. This should motivate us even more. I take it as a positive L.
Got you, man. All right, man. I'll talk to you later, man. Have a good one.
My God, love y'all, Knicks, and keep on keeping on.
Hey, we trucking right now. We going watch what we do to Atlanta. Watch what we do when we get there.
I hope y'all do.
All right, big time.
My brother.
All right. Yeah, I had to get the Spurs. So, you know, we talked to the Pistons. We talked to the Celtics. God damn it. Let's talk to the goddamn Spurs. Why not? All right, I got to get to my Brunson topic. Hold on. Oh, Lord. All right. Let me get the Brunson, man. Let me get the Brunson. So, I want to start my Brunson topic off like this, all right? I'm coming with straight sources. We going straight to the horse's mouth. A lot of people got a lot of things to say about Jalen Brunson, all right? Our captain, the beloved captain. The one thing that I hate that people consistently say about Jalen Brunson is he doesn't pass the goddamn ball. That is the furthest thing from the truth. All right? It's the furthest thing from the truth. All right? And I just want to show y'all something. And this is how fickle Knicks fans could be. Right? So I want to take you to, by the way, the reason why I went to the screen, I was going to really give this Brooklyn Spurs fan the business just now. He says the pace killed us. Do you see how slow the pace was in that last game we lost? 92.5. There's no fast pace. The pace did not kill us. That's cap. Actually, game 1 was at a faster pace than game 2. Do y'all see that? Hold on. Let me zoom in so y'all can see that. Hold on. Do y'all see the pace right here? See, we could talk about the eye test and what we see. And that's what gets us in trouble. That's why I'm Statmaster Miyagi. All right? I got to go to the stats to see if it actually speaks to what we're talking about. No, that game was a slow-ass 1992 pace, dog. The score was what, 107, 106? Wasn't a lot of possessions this game. All right? All right. Let me keep it pushing. All right? Let me go to where I want to go. All right? Let me get on my mission right now. I'm gonna start all here. Some of y'all need to go and look at the past. No. Hold on. I'm gonna get back to that. Hold on. All right, you know what I'll do? I'll do this. Hold on. I got you. I'm gonna start from scratch. I'm gonna come back to that page, but let me zoom out now. Now I'm too zoomed in. All right. So I'm gonna take y'all to the league passers for guards in the playoffs, right? And this is a simple drill you could use. Like if you feel like something is off, you think that people are chucking, you think that people aren't passing the ball, you could go right here. The pass is made. All right? Bam. I'm gonna segment this by guards. By the way, I'm just gonna say this off the rip. Do not ever compare Towns to Jokic. Do you see this right here? This brother's he averages 92 passes a game. That's 16 more than anybody else. For the record. Anyway, I'm going to segment this by guards. All right? So I'm segmenting this by guards. And now we go look at the total passing leaders for guards. So based on the playoffs, the 2 games in the playoffs, Jalen Brunson averages 53.5 passes a game. That puts him as 12th in the league. Do y'all see that? Jalen Brunson is 12th in the league for guards. He's behind Dyson Daniels, Tyrese Maxey, Drew Holiday, Ant-Man. These guys get 4 more passes than him. So they all in the same goddamn neighborhood. All right? I was wrong about Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham does average more passes in the playoffs. I was talking about the regular season. In the postseason, Cade is getting more passes than Jalen Brunson. That's a fact. He's passing the ball at a 61 times, okay? All right. So do y'all see the pass leaders? Jason Tatum is up there with 62. Y'all see this? Peyton Pritchard, 62. All right, Jalen Brunson, 53.5. Top 12 in guards and passing. Now, I don't understand how Jason Tatum is a guard, but it is what it is. We just go with the stats that's in front of us. What about assists? Where is Jalen Brunson in assists for guards? Jalen Brunson is number 7 in assists for guards. So he's 12th in passing. He's 7th in assists. Can we knock off the goddamn narrative that Jalen Brunson doesn't pass the goddamn ball. That's cap. That's cap. Matter of fact, how about we do this? All right. Let me go back to the game from the other night. All right. I'm going to be jumping around a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right. Let me go to last night. All right. I'm going to go to the box score. I want to look at the goddamn first half. See, this is what I'm talking about. Fickle ass Knicks fans. By the way, I got the 82 night series and I take great notes. All right. I take great notes. God damn it. So we're going to look at the first half. Do y'all notice anything about the first half of this game? Karl-Anthony Towns has 4 points. He has 2 rebounds, 2 assists. All right. 1 turnover, but 2 blocks. Salute to Karl-Anthony. Yo, I keep telling y'all, Towns' defense is phenomenal. The thought that Towns is a bad defender is cap. Anyone who sells you that, they're not really paying attention to what they're seeing. Karl-Anthony Towns is solid defensive. I'm not saying he's Mutombo. I'm not saying he's better than Mitchell Robinson. I'm not saying none of that. But if you look at the ball movement in the first half, the shots being spread around, Towns has kind of been left out of the action. But Josh Hart, 3 of 7. OG, 2 of 5, 9 points. Josh Hart, 3 of 7, 10 points. Mikal Bridges, 3 of 6, 10 points. Now look at this. Mikal Bridges, 3 of 6, 10 points at halftime. Had we won the game, this guy would have been a goddamn hero. Y'all would have been applauding for him. I remember in the Knicks Tape Madness Discord server, I put up, this is my client at least 3 times in the first half because Mikal Bridges was making plays. This is the first half of the game, right? All right? Jalen Brunson had 6 assists. Ball moving good. It's just that Towns is not getting shots. My question to you is, why in the first half was it Towns getting shots? Was it because he wasn't getting touches? All right, let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing. So where I'm gonna go right now, let me zoom out a little bit. All right. So I already debunked the notion that Brunson doesn't pass. He's among the leaders in assists and he's among the leaders in passing. All right. Let's just knock that off. Please. All right. I wanted to look at touching. Can I look at touches like this? I don't know if I could look at touches like this though. I never looked at touches like this. I always did it via like the league. All right, so like we see from here, I could go to touches. See this? Bam. All right, maybe I'll do it like this and all right, hold on. Let's see if I go to advanced filters. Okay, I could do it like this. All right, bet. So we're going to do Knicks. Bam. All right. So now we're going to look at touches. All right. So far in the 2 games, this is how the touches go. Jalen Brunson has 93 touches. Of course, he has the most touches out of anyone on the team. Josh Hart, 60 touches. Okay. Karl-Anthony Towns is 3rd in touches at 47.5. I do want to give a caveat to Josh Hart's touches. Josh Hart is also facilitating. He's doing a lot of playmaking. That's why Josh Hart has touches. And another reason why he's getting a lot of touches is because he's rebounding the ball. All right. All right. So Towns is getting 47.5 touches, the 3rd most touches out of everyone. I don't know. Is that a bad number? You don't like the number? Maybe you would like to see his touches get to 60. I guess. I don't know. He's only playing 33.2 minutes a game. Under Coach Tibbs and those guys last year, those guys played a lot more minutes. So you got to factor in the minutes as well. Playing less minutes, but these are the touches. Y'all can let me know if y'all like the touches or not. All right, these are the front court touches, 36.5. Now, if you go by front court touches, Karl-Anthony Towns get the most front court touches at 36.5. All right. All right. Time of possession, 2 seconds. That puts him at 4th behind. I'm not sure if you, let's not count Alvarado because he only played 1 game, 8 points. You can't, and he's a point guard. So when you're looking at touches, usually the point guards and the guards have more touches. Does that make sense? But when you get to front court touches, that's the amount of people getting the ball in the front court. Once we cross half court, this is the touches you get. Towns leads the team in touches. Do y'all understand that? Does that make sense? Is that confusion? If it is, let me know. All right? So Towns is getting touches in the front court. He leads the team in front court touches. Remember, when you look at overall touches, it counts for period. Like if you inbounding the ball, right? If you get the ball, not the guy passing the ball, but if you catch the ball on the inbound pass, that's a touch. So that's why guards have more touches. Hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, I'll try to explain it again. Hold that thought. Towns leads in front court touches. Now, I want to go to the passing dashboard. All right? I want to go to the passing dashboard. And I think I was right here. All right? And I'm going to get to the lines right after that. I'm not going to spend much time on this. I'm just debunking the goddamn narrative that Jalen Brunson does not pass the ball. Of course, Jalen Brunson leads the team in passes because he's the lead guard and he has the ball in his hand more than everybody. Josh Hart is a close second because Josh Hart has taken on facilitating duties. Do y'all see that? Josh Hart, 49.5%. I'm sorry, 49.5 passes, and he's getting 5.5 assists. Josh Hart is facilitating offense. Do y'all see this? Jalen Brunson's averaging 7 assists a game in the postseason, doing what he normally does in less minutes. Because Jalen Brunson usually plays closer to 40 minutes. This time he's around 35 point something minutes. I think 0.9 or whatever it was. We just had it on the other screen. It is what it is. Doesn't matter. Just follow what I'm trying to say. All right? So this is passes from. Now, big time salute to my girl, Angie. She brought up a great point. Jalen Brunson receives 73.5 passes per game. Do y'all see that? Do you see that? So they're giving the ball back to Jalen Brunson. So Jalen Brunson may initiate the offense, him, Josh Hart. Very rarely does Mikal Bridges do it or whoever else. And they're passing the ball to Josh Hart. I mean, to Jalen Brunson. And now he's forced to get his shots up. All right? That's what the deal is. Hopefully you guys can see this. Hopefully this makes sense. This is what the deal is. All right? All right, so and then now Karl-Anthony Towns, he is second behind Jalen Brunson. He gets 34 passes. Now, if you want to argue that Towns should get more passes, then hold on, let me respond to this message really quickly. Did you could do that? Right? That's on you. Oh, I'm sorry. That an important text. Keep me posted. All right. All right. All right. So now we're looking at the actual numbers. That's what we're looking at right now. All right. Hopefully this is clear. Hopefully this makes sense. Very simple. Very easy to follow. All right. Now, how many of you guys were happy with Towns' Game 1 performance? I'm going to go to ESPN really quickly because I like the way ESPN breaks down the scores in the games. So we're going to, wow, the Lakers and the Rockets is 24-24 with KD? Oh, man. Wow. That's incredible. Anyway, so how many of you guys liked Game 1? All right. Game 1 of the playoffs, Towns had 25 points, 6 of 13 from the field, 10 of 10 from the free throw line. Can I ask y'all a question? Why did Towns get 10 of 10 from the free throw line? Was it because he was shooting threes, or was he aggressive going towards the basket? Either way, it doesn't matter. Did you guys like the game 1 performance? Should Towns have gotten more touches in game 1? What do y'all think about his game 1? Remember, Towns is getting the most front court touches. All right? Remember that. So he, in this game, did a lot of passing, right? Towns did a lot of passing, but he also had 5 turnovers. I'm telling you right now that while Towns passing is a good thing, I'm not saying for him to not pass the goddamn ball. We don't need Magic Johnson. I'm sorry, Towns. We don't need that. We don't need that. We need you to be aggressive. We need you to get to the Baja. All right? All right, bet. So let me get back to where I'm at, because I'm still cooking right now. Hold on. So now we know the amount of passes that he gets. We know the touches. We know all of these things, okay? All right? So let's look at what Jalen Brunson's, because I know what you're going to say. Well, Brunson passes the ball 53.5% times, but how many times does he pass it to Karl Anthony Towns? Huh? How many times does he pass to Towns? No worries. I have that answer for you. All right? So this is Jalen Brunson. You see him at the top of the screen. This is who he passes it to, and this is who he receives his passes from. All right? So if you tally up, hold on, let me just make sure what I'm looking at. Okay, cool. Hold on. This is just losses. I'm going to do all outcomes, and I'm going to do losses, all right? So if I average out both of the games, all right, Towns passed the ball to Brunson passes the ball to Towns the most. He's averaging 17.5 passes to Towns. Very short sample size. But if you combine both games, Brunson passes to Towns the most. Do y'all see that? He's averaging 2 assists a game, 17.5 passes. Do y'all see that? I need y'all to see that. It's very important. Do y'all see that? It's very important that y'all understand that. So when you say that Brunson doesn't pass the ball to Towns, it's cap. When you say Brunson doesn't pass the ball, that's cap. If you do the math and you divide 17.5 into 53, it's around 30%. I don't know the exact number. It's around 30% of Brunson's passes is to Karl Anthony Towns in the playoffs. Did y'all know that? Can we stop it with the goddamn false narratives? I want to go a little deeper, all right? And I'm going to end it here. Hold on. I want to go a little deeper. Just a little deeper, okay? Oh, before I do that, another thing too. So this is Jalen Brunson, right? Let's look at who he's getting his passes from the most. So Jalen Brunson gets 30.5 passes from Josh Hart. Do y'all see that? So off rip, half of Josh Hart's passes is going to who? Jalen Brunson. Do y'all see that? Who is the second pass leader to Jalen Brunson? Can y'all tell me who does that say? If Jalen Brunson's getting 14.5 passes from Karl Anthony Towns, can't you see these as potential opportunities for Karl Anthony Towns to get busy? Why is he passing it back to Brunson? They all pass it back to Brunson. Mikal averages 11.5 passes to Brunson. OG, a 10.5. What's going on? What's happening? Hold on. I'm not done, and I'm gonna come back to here. Let me here. Hold on. Why I don't have Towns? Hold on. I could have sworn I had Towns. I guess I don't even need Towns. I'm gonna stay here. Cause I had trouble finding this window. And I'm trying to figure out how to get Towns, but it's cool. I'm gonna stay here. I just want to show y'all something. Damn, I don't think I'm gonna be able to show it. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Let me find this Towns one. Because it's a point that I want to prove in showing y'all these numbers. So we just learned in the playoffs that 30% of Brunson's passes is going to Towns. We just learned for guards that Brunson is 12th in passing, and he's 6th in assists for guards in the playoffs. So what the hell are y'all talking about when y'all say that Brunson does not pass Towns the ball? When y'all say that Brunson doesn't pass the ball, period. It's all wrong. Hold on, let me try to find this. Oh boy. Damn, what did I do with the page, man? Hold on, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. I'm trying to find what I'm looking for right now is okay. I'm gonna try something. Hold on. Let me try something different. I'm gonna go to a new page because I gotta go to Towns' page because I want to show y'all what Towns passing is like. So yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna get that. While we wait for me to get this, I need you to smash that goddamn like button. I also need y'all to stop being purveyors of false information saying that Brunson doesn't pass the ball. It's a load of cap. All right? And I don't mean Captain Clutch. I mean cap. Blue cap. Hold on. I'm trying to get to the dashboard. Hopefully I can find it. Let me see. Because I have trouble finding it from here. Hold on. Bio. Stats. Profile. Oh, I got it. Okay, now. Oh, I just learned something, y'all. It took me forever to get here. God damn it. All right, bet. So now we cook with hot grease. So this is Karl Anthony Towns' passing profile. Okay, the top is 2, the bottom is from. All right. So we already seen that he passes the ball to Jalen Brunson most of the time. 50% of his passes is to Jalen Brunson. Oh, I just realized the number's right there. So 32% of Brunson's passes is to Karl Anthony Towns, and 50% of Towns' passes is to Jalen Brunson. Do y'all see that? Well, we have to get him more, but we have to get him more shots. He's passing the goddamn ball. Cat is passing up the goddamn ball. He thinking he's Magic Johnson out there. And it's cool. But, I mean, look at the efficiency. He's giving it to Brunson, but look. Brunson shooting 28.6%. He ain't efficient on the goddamn passes. Instead of passing it to Jalen Brunson, just score the goddamn ball your goddamn self, Cat. We need big bodega alpha dog. We don't need, I want to throw the ball away. That's why Cat is not getting no shots. He's passing the goddamn ball every time. He's high up. He's holding on to the ball, and he's looking to do this with the one hand and looking for cutters. He needs to be more aggressive. And then we already see that overall, Brunson's giving the most passes. But in game two, he didn't get as much passes as he got in game 1, right? That's what y'all gonna say, right? The beauty of this is I can show you that. We could actually look at the exact numbers of passes that Towns got. Man, salute to the goddamn NBA, man. So now fans don't got to get on the goddamn mic and dispute nonsense. So let's count the amount of passes he got. This is in the wins, okay? So as you can see, this is the one game we won. Jalen Brunson passed him the ball 22 times. Y'all see that? All right? All right? He got 3 field goal. No, he got 8 field goal attempts. made 3 of them. All right? It is what it is. I don't care about the percentage. I'm just showing you the shots he got off of Jalen Brunson. Do y'all see that? All right? Now, let's count the passes. 22, 7, that's 29, 35, 36, 37. He received 37 passes in game 1. So let's go to game 2. Because remember, in game 2, he didn't get the ball, right? He didn't get the ball. And man, they was freezing out Cat, yo. He wasn't getting no touches, dog. Big Bodega to get no touches in game 2, man. It's a shame. Jalen Brunson had him. He froze them out. He wasn't really passing Towns the ball like that. Rob Brunson got a dribble, and it's Brunson's fault he not passing the ball to Karl Anthony Towns. That's been the narrative for the last 3 days. And I'm going to tell you it's a bunch of cap. And let me explain why. So, yes, in this game, he received less passes from Jalen Brunson. It's a fact. He received less passes. But you know why he received less passes? Because Mikal Bridges took on more of a facilitator role this game. Mikal Bridges upped his passing output to Towns. But Josh Hart averages 60 passes a game. No one said, well, damn, Josh Hart averages 60 passes. Why he only passed it to Towns 4 times? No one says that. Jalen Brunson still gave him the ball the most out of anybody, even though it was only 13 passes. But let's count the amount of passes that Towns got, because he got 37 in game 1, right? Let's see how much passes he got in game 2. So I count 21, that's 29, 30, 31. So in this game, he didn't get the 37 passes, but he got 31 passes. And my question is, what did he do when he got the ball all of those times? What happened? Why didn't he get no shots up? You know why? Because look at how many times he passed the ball. So Brunson gave him the ball 13 times. He passes the ball to Brunson 14 times. What the hell is that? Do y'all see that? So we could do clear math. If he got the ball 31 times, hold on, let's do some goddamn math. Towns got the ball 31 times, right? So he passes the ball to Brunson 14 times. Then he gives it to Bridges 6 times. Then he gives it to Hart 5 times. Then he gives it to OG 3 times. You add up all of those numbers, that's 28 goddamn passes. So he gets the ball 31 times. He passes it 28 times. And you asking me why the hell Towns ain't getting no goddamn buckets? Is it because Jalen Brunson's not passing him the ball? Or is it because he's looking the fuck? I'm sorry. I mean, I swear. Let me excuse my French. Or is it because he's not looking to score the goddamn ball? This is why I kept saying that Mike Brown, he needs to get Towns the ball lower. Towns is getting the ball too high up, and he's doing this. He's handling dribble handoffs, and he needs to get the ball off the pick and roll where he can dive and attack. He don't got to be in the post. He could dive, he could get the ball and dive on the roll instead of getting the ball and doing this. He got it 31 times. He passed it 28 times. Do you see the problem? I'm going back to the phone lines. All right. I see a couple of people called up. Get my man Yuri in the building. I hope you guys can see and read and not just go with your eye test, because your eye test is flawed.
Oh.
What's going on, Yuri?
Yo, all I'm going to say about the Brunson passing is this.
Let's go!
The
Yes.
fact we're still on this really annoys the crap out of me, because if people realize, if we were watching the game, we were up big in that quarter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cat's on the top of the key. He don't know what the hell he's doing with the ball. You got Mikal Bridges, who didn't know what was playing hot potato along with OG. It was just a disappearing act, straight up, from every single one of them. And JB had to literally take it into his own hands. Now, am I criticize JB for that? Yeah, I am, because you got to pass the ball. So if they're not doing anything with the ball, what are you supposed to do in that moment?
If they passing him back the ball, what do you want him to do with it? He passed the ball and they giving it back to him. What do you want me to do with it? Pass it back to you? I gave you the goddamn ball. Do something with it.
Exactly. That's the whole point that I'm trying to make. And that's what really doomed them in that fourth quarter, because Orlando was like, yo, they're just passing each other ball. You know, what the hell to do with it? They're not being dogs. Let's just force it. And give credit to where Orlando's due. They won that game too. I don't expect the same thing to happen again.
Okay. I don't know. People in the chat still are not convinced. They think like I'm making it up. Like I put these numbers on the screen. Like I don't understand what the hell I'm reading and what the hell I'm seeing. And y'all going to just go with y'all believe. I'm not going with belief. I'm going with facts.
If you look at the amount of times where JB has passed the ball to Cat and Cat's on top of the key, he's looking for people to cut. I'm like, dude, shoot the three ball. Let them be aggressive.
He gets the most front court touches out of anybody.
He's not Magic Johnson, although he's freaking great at it. The passes he does is unbelievable. I'm not trying to...
I don't know, man. He gets a lot of turnovers, man. It's a lot of bad passes. I don't like it, though. I want him to get busy. I want when he gets the ball, you do what you did last year. You hit him with the crossover and go to the goddamn bat. I don't want to see this at the top of the key and I got to get Bridges involved. No, I need you to be aggressive.
I need everyone.
We need you to drop 40, big fella. We don't need you to get 10 assists and 5 assists. You're not getting 10 assists. We need you to get 40. That's what we need from you tonight. I'm sorry, Yuri. Go ahead.
This was like my one fear of firing Tom Thibodeau. You know what I mean? Like you say what you want about Tom Thibodeau. At least he had a simple... You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. They want me to make up stats. I guess they want me to make up stats to show that Brunson doesn't pass the ball and all he does is dribble.
Yeah, you're not.
I guess that's what they want me to do. Yeah, I guess that's what they want me to do.
Listen, the point is that we got game 3 on Thursday. They got to get it together.
All right.
That's the whole point. Playoffs, man. Portland wins. It's 1-1. Portland 1-1.
10 seconds.
Knicks, Atlanta 1-1. Orlando 1-0. Holy.
Hey, ain't it that of mine? Yo, everybody brackets is messed up. Everybody. Everybody bracket messed up.
Everyone bracket messed up. Meanwhile, the talk all the week has been Knicks. I'm like, I'm sorry. There's been a lot of blowout laws. There's been a lot of blown leads lately, fellas.
My last question, Yuri, before you go, is Steve when Stephen A gets in tomorrow, is he going to give Boston a pass, or is he going to give them the same energy he going to give the Knicks?
Boston a pass.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely, bro. It's Knicks for clicks with these people. Come on, I'm not stupid. The amount of coverage the Knicks got today was played stupid today. Okay, they blew the lead. Lone leads happen in the playoffs.
Right.
You know,
okay.
I'm confident that this group will bounce back, take game 3, take game 4, and take game 5 in home court.
Right. All right. Well, I appreciate you, Yuri, man. Big time salute, family. All right. Let me keep the calls coming. Get my man Walter White in the building. I am going in order. I see you, Ty. I see L Figgy. I got my man Bugger in the building, Westchester County. What's going on, Walter White?
What's good with you, man?
I don't know, man. Brunson doesn't pass the ball, so I don't know what I read. It must be some mystery stats that I made up.
I'm gonna say this, right? It's timely. It's you know what I mean? Do he make the timely passes? You know what I mean? Because I was at the game on April 6th in State Farm Arena where Brunson did the whole first part of the game. That's all he did was pass. He was trying to set people up, and you know, like he's not the best passer, so his shots don't hit you like right in the shooting pocket. You know what I mean? So it was making it a little bit awkward. and then at the fourth quarter, he went to ISO and start killing them. They got them up out of here, which is what we used to him doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
him not, or people to say like, oh, Brunson don't pass the ball, because they used to seeing him go isolation in crunch time and put teams away. You know what I mean? So they forget about all
Bingo.
throughout the game when passes were being made and
Right.
like the ball, he would make the pass to somebody, they make the hockey assist, so he don't necessarily get the assist because of the
Right.
ball movement. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Yep.
But I'm gonna tell you what had me triggered, man.
What's up?
Here we go with the stats again too. Cat, phenomenal defender. Phenomenal.
He's doing a phenomenal job. I'm not saying he's elite, but he's doing a good job.
Yeah, I mean, but no, man. The game yesterday, we would have had mentioned the game when they took out Dyson Daniels and spread the court wide open, because Mitch is the type of person that can like hedge to the 3-point shooters on the corner, but also keep one foot in the paint, so you can't just penetrate. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they would have definitely they would have hacked Mitch. They would have hacked him.
Yeah, but they didn't.
No, I'm saying if he was in the game. No, if Mitch was in the game, they would have hacked the Mitch, and y'all would have been saying, "Get Mitch out of there," because he would have been missing free throws.
Listen,
that's what would have happened.
They took him. Yeah. They took Mitch out at the 8-minute mark, and we was up 9, and they wasn't even thinking about hacking Mitch. They wasn't hacking.
But you know why? You know why? Because I said that. That's when you play Mitch. The beginning of the second quarter and fourth quarters, because there's no fouls, so then you can't hack a Mitch. But if you keep him in the game towards the end of the quarter, they're going to hack a Mitch him because now they got their fouls up.
All right, now I would say this: who is the like? I basically say the father of the hack a Mitch movement. Who you think?
Damn, who was that? Was that not Detroit?
No, Missoula.
Oh, wait, you talking about today? Oh, you talking about today? I thought you meant like back with Shaq.
Yeah. No, I ain't talking about hacking Shaq. I'm hacking Mitch.
Oh yeah, no, Missoula. Yeah.
But last year in game 1 and game 2, Mitchell Robinson was on the floor to get a defensive stop.
No, but he didn't close games.
He closed game 2 last year.
He might have closed one game, but he wasn't closing most of the games though.
Bro,
trust me, he wasn't. Okay. Even when they started the double big lineup, he didn't play in the fourth quarter that one game they won. When Towns went off for 20 in the fourth. He didn't play that. He wasn't out there.
He started the double big lineup in the Boston series?
No, against Indiana. And then that game when they won, when Towns had the 20 points, Mitchell Robinson was on the bench clapping it up. He wasn't in the game when Towns had the 20 points and they started the double big lineup.
But I mean, when you need to stop down the stretch, you don't think it's smart to have Mitchell Robinson on the court?
No, not unless it's offensive defensive scenarios.
I'm talking about when you can time out.
Yeah, like if I could get a timeout and then boom, put Mitch in for defense, yeah. But so no, I'm not going to play him.
Use your TV timeout so you can save a timeout in the cut just in case. Oh
God. Yeah. That was a mistake. That was the mistake that got us. That right there got us, though. Yeah, that got us. I ain't gonna lie, that got us. Thank you, Walter. Man, I appreciate you, man. Great call.
No doubt. Salute. I'm in the chat.
Big time. No doubt. Yeah, he got me with the timeout. Yeah, the timeout was definitely bad. I ain't gonna lie. That timeout, that was a good one. But yeah, that's why Mitch can't play down the stretch. Can't play. I'm sorry, you can't play him. I know we love him. Can't do it. Can't afford to miss free throws. We already missed 10. So you're gonna put Mitch in after we missed 10 free throws? That wouldn't have been smart. What's good, Bugger?
What's good?
What's going on, man? I know I'm getting heat and smoke in the chat. I don't care. I speak from stats. What do you say?
Nah. All right. So boom, this is how we're going to set it off, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to Brunson and the passing, I think the other caller has said it before. It's when he doesn't pass it, and it's in these critical times where he's just going hero ball, and it's like, yo, it's not working. Get off the ball, move it around, and it's glaring, especially in last night's game. Now,
hold on, really quickly. Now, what you just said, I can agree with that. And last night, maybe they should have looked to get Towns and he could have came off. I'm not arguing that. What I'm arguing is when they say that the reason why Cat don't get the ball is because of Brunson. That's the narrative I'm going at. It's not the timely passes in the clutch. It's, oh, Towns ain't eating because Brunson's not passing them the ball. That's the narrative that I'm trying to debunk tonight because it's Cat. It's not true.
It's twofold because why is it, and I think, I'm not sure if it's a Brunson thing or a Brown thing, but why is it we've seen it multiple times throughout the season? We done played the whole half and Cat only took 5 shots.
I blame Cat and Brown, but I blame Cat because he's passing it. They giving him the ball. He got 31 passes. He passed it 28 times.
But that's why I said, is it the offense? Is he running the offense?
Right, Mike Brown. It's Mike Brown.
That's why I say it's twofold. We don't know.
Yeah. I'm with you. I would put it more on Brown than Cat because the system, right? Because he should be going downhill, dog.
Correct.
Like you get the ball, don't be doing the one hand overhead. No.
But I think
I'm setting that screen. I'm diving.
That's the offense that he wants to run. I think he's looking at him more of a Jokic, where he wants him to catch cutters, kind of. Because Cat can do it. He's a passer. He can pass. So it's let's utilize.
I don't like it. You know what? Here's the thing. Here's the difference too, right? Jokic has the ball more in the backcourt. Jokic gets more opportunities than Cat, so he can get away with that. Cat don't get enough opportunity.
And Jokic is a different beast. And
yeah, he's a different beast.
On a team with more athletic dudes with better cutters.
Right. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. They cut like a mother. Man.
So we're going to get off of that, right? So
yeah, let's get off of that. Right.
When it comes to Brunson, because I was at game 1. This is shit that be happening. He dribbles the ball. Once again, I don't know if this is the offense because, like you said, Brunson gives it up, they give it right back to him. He gives it up, they give it right back to him.
Crazy.
Brunson dribbled the damn ball for 16 whole seconds before passing the ball, and we end up with a last-second Josh Hart jump shot. And when we are in these situations, the only person that Brunson passes it to is Hart, which is like the worst person to give it to when the shot clock is ticking.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
He does pass the ball to Hart a lot. Hart is up there on his passes. Yeah.
Now the whole Knicks for clicks thing, because I heard that was talked about a little earlier.
Yeah.
Media coverage was OD, but it was rightfully so because we were the only team that blew it. Philly tonight, Philly went in curb stomp. They did what they were supposed to do. It wasn't Boston was up and then Philly came back. No, they handled their business.
10 seconds.
Right. Portland handled their business. We gave it up and choked.
That's facts. We definitely choked.
You know my motto, the bridge is over. You be easy.
Oh, God. All right. So, big time salute. So my man from Westchester County. Let me get my man Ty. Now listen, to all my OKF Nation people, I need y'all to come and listen to what I'm debunking. Am I saying that in crunch times, Brunson could have passed it to Towns? Maybe. I'm talking about the reason. This is what I'm talking about. The reason why Towns is not scoring is because Brunson's not passing the ball. I just want to deny that. I'm getting that out the park. Don't come at me with that energy. He got 31 passes. He passes it 28 times. Blame your coach. That's all I got to say about that. Blame your coach. Let me see what Ty talking about. What's going on, Ty?
Yo, what's up, fam?
I know you was triggered. I peeked in the chat. I seen you up in there.
Good. You know what?
Let's go, Ty. Where we going? But hold on, but Ty, seriously, hold on, Ty. Do you know what I'm saying?
I love you, Karan.
But Ty, do you know what I'm saying though? I'm talking about the narrative that the reason why Cat doesn't score is because Brunson's not giving him the ball enough. That's what I'm debunking. Now, could he give him the ball in crunch time? Okay. I'm not arguing against that.
Okay.
You know? Right.
I'm gonna say this, man.
Let's go.
All right. Okay. Let me get this going. Okay. So one, who brings the ball up, man? Who brings the ball up?
Mostly Brunson and sometimes Hart.
Okay. So Hart is our point guard. Brunson bring the ball up. We got 8 seconds to get it across the line. He done got a couple of 8-second calls on him already. So that lets you know right there, he's already slowing the offense down. 2,
Okay.
The play is being ran through Cat like the plays are being ran through Joker. The difference with Denver and the Knicks, Denver has players who pass the ball, who kick and shoot. Brunson is a point guard. Brunson do not break down the defense to kick to the open corner three-point shooters, which the Knicks have the best in the league. If you want to go with the stats, he do not do that. Then he passes the ball only to know that the play is going to come back to him because you're not setting Towns up. Had he break down the defense and kick to Cat while Cat is able to dive and go to the rim, everyone's saying, oh, Cat is at the top of the key. Cat calls himself the best shooting big man ever for a reason.
So shoot the ball, goddammit. Shoot it.
No, Karan. Now, when he shooted, you just complained last night. He missed that 1 3. He was 8 for 10. And you said the 1 3 he missed, you got on him about last night. We got to stop this. At the end of the day, Brunson don't break down the defense. Brunson plays to get the ball back to set him up better because we all know one-on-one, Brunson is probably arguably one of the best players on the floor. Last night, he got exposed. 2 strips by 2 different defenders, okay, in crunch time. If Brunson learns to break down a defense like a point guard, we would not be having this conversation. He waits too long, and they only pass him the ball back because he does not put them in position to shoot properly, fam.
No, they passing the ball back because they can't get a goddamn bucket themselves, and maybe we need to get some more bucket getters on this goddamn team. They can't get a bucket themselves. They can't.
Listen. First of all, you saying that they can't get a bucket, fam? When you look at other teams and the point guards that they have on the teams, for the good teams that's in the league, their point guard breaks our point guard, unfortunately, is a 6'3", 6'2" all-star who's leading our team in scoring. If that is the case, then you have to make it easier for everyone else around you. You can't tell me OG can't score. You can't tell me Mikal can't score. Mikal ain't scoring because Mikal ain't getting the ball. Everybody's touching the ball through an offensive play, but it's what
you trying to tell me that Mikal ain't get the ball last night? Do you want to go through what he shot from the field?
No. You know I can't stand Mikal right now.
Okay, all right.
No. See, but see what you're saying. But see what you're doing is you're deflecting. Karan, stay on task. Brunson has the ball in his hand. Mikal helped him out. Hart helps him out, right? If when they run that play, which is not the Statue of Liberty, but the high pick and roll play with Towns at the top of the key, that is more of a reason for Brunson to break down the defense, but he don't have a handle like that to really just break down a defense, a whole defense. He'll break you down one-on-one. You can't guard him one-on-one. No, nobody in the league can guard him one-on-one. But Brunson has to take more of an ownership to say, you know what, let me break down this D and kick it out to my corners because we have the best three-point shooter corners in the league.
So can I ask you a question? Like, this is a very serious question. If Brunson leads the team in passes and we have the best corner shooters, how do we have the best corner shooters if Brunson's not passing them the ball?
I'm about to give it to you. What was his average during the season, Karan? I can't believe I got to go generic right now. What is his average?
Who's averaging? Brunson's?
Yeah, his assists, man.
It was just under 7, or if not 7.
Now, what is it now, Karan?
7.
Huh?
7 assists.
That's trash because we all know.
How's that trash? He's top 6 in guards and assists right now. Okay, so that means everybody else is trash. You want me to go through the list? If that's trash, let's go through the list.
Let me finish because now you in your feelings and I got you triggered now. Let me tell you why.
Nah, I'm not triggered.
No, you are. Watch this. If Brunson is averaging 7 assists in the regular season, why would he? This is so generic. Why when he averaged 10 in the playoffs? Like when he averaging 25 and then he averages 30, you up your play. You up your play. That's why we lost last night. You up your play. You don't sit there and come into the regular season doing the same thing, expecting different results.
I don't understand it. How you have the number 1 corner threes with a guy who don't pass it to the corner, but he's your number 1 passer.
Listen, he's passing because they're forcing him to pass. And when they force him to pass, now we're operating 4-on-3 or whatever 4-on-3. So now you got the guys diving to the hole. What I'm saying for Brunson, if Brunson takes the initiative to come down and early offensive time, come down, break the defense down, pop and kick and pop, that's all he has to do.
You know that we could literally see what he did in the regular season passing it to who and where. You know we could do that, right?
No. But see,
we don't gotta be emotional and make it up.
But you're still talking about 7 assists, Karan. When is he gonna? Why
he's in the tops of guards in the league. He's in the tops of guards in assists.
I'm gonna give you something for your stats. Just you know what your stats are for? Your stats are for the end of the season to see what your team did last year. Because the season is still going on, so stats really don't matter.
But I'm saying, but you understand what I'm saying, right? He's among the league leaders in assists for guards. So that means everybody else is trash too.
You keep talking about per guard. What guard is he? He's a shooting guard or a point guard, Karan?
I'm talking about guards, period. Donovan Mitchell, Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham averaging 4 assists right now. I know it's only 2 games or 1 game, but the bottom line is Jalen Brunson is amongst the leaders.
You just brought Cade Cunningham in this.
I did bring him up.
Why would you do that when he owned? Damn, they 0-1.
Right.
So
and we won in one.
But you're bringing up somebody who just came off an injury. No excuse for him. We dealt with injuries for the last couple of years in the playoffs. What I'm saying to you, and I'm gonna get off because I mean, there's so much more I want to say. But listen, is you making it like everybody's coming at Brunson? We are allowed. Heavy.
No, people are coming at Brunson.
No, we are, and rightfully so. Mm-hmm. Heavy's the head that wears the crown. Bro.
No, but the narrative that I'm talking about is that the reason why Towns is not getting shots is because Brunson's not giving them the ball. That's cap.
And he's not true. And he's not, bro.
Oh my God. All right. So we're just gonna ignore the stat.
Listen, you know, and I'm gonna let you go. You know when he's giving them the ball, man. You know when he's giving them the ball. Not when he's breaking it down. Off the play when they do the pick and roll, the pistol. When they're doing the pistol, Brunson will get it back, and then he might throw it back to Towns.
See, and what Towns gonna do? And what he gonna do? He get the ball 31 times. He passes it 28 times. What is he, a guard?
No, but you know what? You know what it is? So you don't say that with Joker. When y'all talking about Joker, look at this.
He's not Joker. I can show you the numbers. He's nothing like Joker. He's nowhere near Joker. He's not a half a Joker. I'm keeping it. He's not half a Joker.
That's a cap. That's a cap.
He's not half a Joker, dog.
No. The Knicks aren't half of Denver. Denver won one. The Knicks
That's cap. That's cap.
Towns for Joker and see what Towns do over there with Denver and see what Joker do over here.
We win in the championship. If we had Joker with Brunson, we win in the championship. Easy. No Giannis needed. Easy.
So you're not. So let me ask you this question because I love my Knicks, but let me ask you this question. I'm being real. I'm a realist.
Yeah.
So you telling me right now, you ain't swapping nobody from Denver. You're not getting Murray. You're not getting.
No, I want Jokic. Give me Jokic for Towns.
No.
We win in the championship.
No. Answer my question, sir, please. You gonna so you won't swap Murray for Anunoby or Mikal?
No, I want Jokic for Towns. Yeah. That's it.
But see, that's the point I'm making. Over there in Denver, they have guys that are balling over there because you know why? Joker is in a system. Joker's in a system. That's why what's in his backup comes in, he does the same thing.
So you said system, right? So who do we blame for not putting in the right system?
No. You just said that Joker is way better than Karl Anthony Towns. And the last
That's
time
a fact.
No, he's not. He kills Joker every time he plays him.
I'm talking about offensively.
No.
He's better than Towns.
He kills Joker, Karan. He kills Joker every time.
No, but it don't matter. I'm talking about Jokic when it comes to that passing and setting up offense and the IQ. He's nowhere near Joker.
So you think Karl Anthony Towns can't pass the ball to Murray or the rest of those?
I don't think Karl Anthony Towns is a good passer, a great passer like that. I don't. I think he's overrated as a passer. He turns the ball over. He throws it away half the time. Sorry.
Just answer me. Let me. You don't gotta be sorry. I'm just asking you to be careful because you're not making sense right now. If you're telling me that you won't swap, because you won't. You're telling me you won't swap. You won't swap Mikal for Murray, and you don't think Cat will have better assists?
No, I don't.
Wow. So what's the other boy over there? What's their 3 over there?
Johnson from the Nets. Oh, Gordon. Okay.
Gordon. So you're not swapping Gordon either and Murray.
I might do Gordon for OG because I like Gordon as a real 4.
And you telling me you wouldn't want Murray on the Knicks for Mikal?
Nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good.
Wow.
No, I'm lying.
Okay.
I would take Murray for Mikal. I would.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
No, I'm with you on that one.
Hey, listen, this is for,
No, I went overboard. My bad. No, I would do that.
listen. I know Joker is the truth. But
Nah, he the truth. He the truth.
I also know Joker's not as agile. He don't shoot better than Towns.
No, Towns give him the bit. Listen, we know Towns get that. That's not my point.
He kills him every time they match up.
No, Towns kills Joe. We know that. What I'm saying is, I'm speaking to something direct. I'm tired of people making up a false narrative that Brunson doesn't pass Towns the ball. That's cap.
Bro.
And I'm also tired of people saying he's the reason why he doesn't score. That's what I'm attacking.
Bro, let me just say this, man. I'm gonna get off this call so you can get other people, bro. Look, Karan, respectfully, bro. We love Brunson. We love our Knicks, fam. But if you can't honestly, constructively critique your captain, heavy is the head that wears the crown. This is on Brunson. When it goes good, we can't be saying Captain Brunson, Captain this, Captain that. When it goes bad, we blaming the side pieces. No, this is on Brunson. Brunson have to look in the mirror and say to himself, how do I get Karl Anthony Towns the ball when I'm not going and when the play breaks down? He is the point guard, but yet Josh handling the ball, Mikal handling the ball, and
the coach has to do that. The problem is where Towns is getting the ball. He gets the most front. This is why I showed y'all the numbers. He gets the most front court touches. That means once the ball crosses half court.
Karan, you're talking about the play that's being ran and called. We're talking
I'm
about
just
when
saying.
that play breaks down. When the play broke down, when we lost to Atlanta, when the play broke down, Karan, what did they do to Brunson? They flushed him. He had 2 turnovers in a block and a turnover, fam, because he did not set it up to where he had an option to pass the ball to one of his players.
I agree. I said that maybe down the stretch. No, I say that. I'm not talking. See, yeah, you're arguing a different point. My point is that in the game, not the last moment of the game, yes, he could have probably passed it. He said, no, it shouldn't even got to that point. If you would have executed Towns and dropped 40 early, we wouldn't have been in a position to lose the lead. Because maybe we would have been up by 20. What are we talking about?
So you saying the first game when Brunson came out and he went for 19, right?
Yeah.
That was okay because we was up. The only time I hear y'all complain about Cat not being aggressive is when we lose.
No, I'm not complaining about. No. See, y'all the one that's complaining that Brunson's not getting Cat the ball. I blame Cat. I blame Cat and Mike Brown for him not getting the ball.
All right, let me get off here, but let me just say this to you, Karan, before you go, bro. Really quick. Brunson is our superstar. He might not be an NBA superstar. He's our superstar, bro. And when you are titled that, you have to make everyone around you better. And if you sit here right now in front of OKF Nation and tell all of us that Brunson is making everyone else around him better, Karan, I'm good, bro. Because that right there, now you're not being objective.
So SGA is making everyone else around him better?
How is he not? Are you kidding me?
All right, we done. We done.
Yeah, we are.
Done, Ty. We disagree to disagree.
You back, brother.
Call me back. Call me back. Call me back. All right, big time. Yeah, that's my man Ty. Yo, he's oh God, that's my man Ty. Hold on, did I speak to Figgy? I spoke to Ty. Did I speak to Figgy? I don't remember talking to Figgy. I see my man Tugboat there. I got you, Tugboat. I'm coming to you, and I got the doctor. Let me get the doctor, and I got you, Tugboat. What's good, Figgy?
Damn.
Hey, you know what? Me and Ty, we had to talk it out. He's gonna call back.
No. I know it all comes from love. It comes from passion.
Yeah, that's my man. That's my man. Yeah. I hope you understand what I'm arguing, though, Figgy. I'm not saying that he couldn't have gotten him the ball in the clutch. I'm talking about the narrative that the reason why Towns doesn't score is because Brunson doesn't pass him the ball. That's what I was arguing. Let's not talk about in the moments and all of that. That's different. But go ahead, Figgy. Sorry.
No, you're good, man. You're good. And listen, bottom line, Jalen even admitted that he did wrong yesterday. He took blame on himself in the post game and in the interviews. He noticed what he did was wrong. He knows that hero ball worked when we needed a hero, but it's possible that we don't need a hero anymore. Leon has assembled an army of soldiers behind him, but he has to be able to get them the ball in timely moments and timely shots. Now, I don't want to go there because I'm not gonna. I don't ride on that Jalen Brunson slander, wagon. That's not me, man. Jalen is our guy. I'll go 10 toes down with him. If the game were on the line, if we're at the championship finals and the game was on the line and I had to put the ball in someone's hand, I would lie to you if I said I didn't want Jalen Brunson to take that shot.
Right. That's a fact.
That's what I know. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I would not do that. Did he make mistakes yesterday? Yes, he did, and he admitted to it. So let's move on. Let's continue.
And Figgy, I agree with. Listen, I agree with that part what Brunson said. I'm not sure if I talked about that, but I think I had that article where he said that in the fourth he should have did a better job of getting others involved.
Yeah.
You know what I thought? I ain't gonna lie. Even though he could have did that, I thought he saw OG turn it over and miss 3 free throws, and he said, "The hell with y'all! I'm gonna take my." That's what I thought. That's what I thought. But maybe it is what it is. But I agree with that. I'm not talking about in the crunch last night. That's not my point. I'm not defending that.
No, and he took the blame himself, and he knows he did wrong, and he knows he has to do better. So you know what, Karan, I'm good with that because again, game 1 sloppy, we sneaked out with the dub. Yesterday, stupid. Forget about sloppy. Now we're going to stupidity, and we only lost by 1. Maybe this is that little tap on the ass. When you don't get a full-on ass whooping from your mom, she just gives you like a little, like you're in church and she just, hey, wake up, wake up, pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that, it's like, when they pull your ear a little bit, maybe this is what that was. It's not an ass whooping. 1 point, nobody's worried. Nobody's worried. No one's worried. We're good. Here is what I will say. Some other points I wanted to bring up with you because I do like to chop it up with you and hear what you have to say about some of these things. Now, I did watch. I told you that Prime. I have this feature. I don't know if everybody has it where it just says key plays, where you can go back and watch the game, but it wraps it up in like 30 minutes. Takes out the commercials, takes out all the dribble. You're just watching key plays, and it showed the last few minutes. It showed the last seconds of the game. Fun fact, and I didn't know this until today. Did you know that Josh Hart is one of the leaders in the NBA in coast-to-coast fast break points? He is right there with KD, Donovan Mitchell, and Kawhi. Did you know? I didn't know that till today. I found that out today.
10 seconds.
Here's the thing. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm running out of time. But here's the thing with Josh. He had an opportunity there where he passed the ball to Mikal. He gets back so fast. He was at the free throw line with a clear lane. Mikal could have passed the ball back to him. Josh would have either dunked it or done one of his very, how he has like a soft touch at the bucket and done a quick layup. I just think we're so soft with this team because we don't take them seriously that we're not situationally playing basketball. We still.
I got a question for you, Faggy, before you go. Yeah. Do you think that Mike Brown? Do you think that he messed up calling that timeout after the TV timeout? And he should have saved it so he could have had another timeout down the stretch. Because I promise you, if he calls that timeout, we probably win the game. Because the play would probably went to Brunson, and he would have made one of them little miracle shots at the buzzer. Do you think Mike Brown not doing that, does that play a role in your book?
Well, let me ask you, if we had that timeout, would we have brought the ball up from half court, or would we have to have... Okay, then yes.
100%. Yeah. Half court, you could elevate. This ain't college. I don't think you could do that in college. But in the pros, you could do that.
Well, let me, and I'm sorry, Karan, I'm gonna put $5 in the super chat real quick because I just want to ask you one more thing that I had, and I kind of got off on a tangent. So I'm gonna hit you up with the $5 after this. But let me ask you one more thing because this is another. We're not casuals over here. We're not these fans that just pick up the game now when their team is winning. We watch all 82. You got that?
Right.
Show everybody the book. 82 nights.
Oh yeah, we got the game night right here. And then I got the 82. Hold up. I got this is the prototype 82. Nobody got this. This came out before it came out. It looked like a Bible over here. You see that? Bam! I got all that stuff, man. That's not the history of the Knicks. That's not the Patrick Ewing and Walt Frazier. No, that's this season. Go ahead.
There you go. Well, look, man. Quick question. So we watch all 82 games. When did we start sitting Cat and Jalen out together? and bringing in a second unit. Karan.
It's Mike Brown. It's Mike Brown.
We haven't, Karan, we haven't done that all season, man. We have not done
Mike
that
Brown.
all season. What, OKF Nation, what have we watched all season? When the starters sit, Cat stays with the second unit. When Cat sits, Jalen is out there. They have never sat together. This is something new that he just started recently. And this is why our second unit looks so bad, man. Now, if he wants to experiment and do that crap with the Toronto Raptors or a bum-ass team like the Brooklyn Nets, have at it. But we're in the playoffs. Don't go away from what's been working for us for 82 games.
I agree.
If we are out, either Cat or Jalen have to be on the court at all times. One of them have to be out there. Has to be out there at all times. That is and by the way, look at Cat's numbers when either Jose or anybody else is out there running point. Jordan Clarkson, Cat is a plus almost 12. He's like a plus 11.8. Why is he sitting with him and Jalen should never be on the court side, sitting together, looking at an iPad and hanging out. That's stupid, drinking water and chopping it up. I don't ever want Mike Brown has to, and by the way, he was asked that in the post game, and that's what triggered me. I was like, yo, this guy's absolutely right. We haven't seen Cat and Jalen sit together courtside all season. Why is he doing this now? And what Mike Brown said scares me to my core, Karan, because he said, well, we've been doing it lately, and No, you've been doing that against Toronto. You've been doing that against scrub teams like the Brooklyn Nets. Stop experimenting.
I don't know. But that's Mike Brown. He's gonna change it. Like, he plays Sohan at the 5. We can't see Sohan at the 5 one time. Like, it's just, some of the things he does, it definitely triggers you. I had my list in game 1, but I let it slide because we won the game. But he does a lot of things. Like Towns, if y'all want to blame somebody, blame Mike Brown, because we need the actions for Towns to go towards the basket. We don't need him on the top of the key just looking to pass all the time. That's why he's not scoring. He out there with his hand in the air, like with one hand, like he Metal Lock Lemon. No, big fella, I need you to get 40. They cannot guard you.
He's got to get in the paint. I don't like him when he's up top, so he's too far away. We already know when I see him that far up with the ball trying to bring it in, it's going to get called for an offensive foul, 100%.
Right.
Because he's got those little sharp elbows, and you don't know what to do with them. So I love Cat.
Bingo.
But he needs to be down in the paint. And look, Cat yesterday, his points came from a lot of putbacks and a lot of cleaning up around the rim. Cat should not be hunting for his food. The point guard should be feeding him. That's it. We're gonna look. Jalen, one thing I'll say about my point guard, he is the smartest player I have ever seen on a New York Knicks uniform. He's got it between the ears. He's gonna adjust. He's gonna fix. I have no doubt. When he came out and said, I'm taking this one on me, I know what I did wrong, I already knew. I'm like, oh, Thursday, whole new ball game.
Right. And then look, really quick before you go, Figgy, right? So Towns went 8 for 12 from the field. He got 31 passes. He passed it 28 times. You know what that means? He's getting his buckets on the glass. He got 3 offensive rebounds, had 3 putbacks. And this is the problem.
But Karan, what that tells me is when he's at the top, when he's beyond the perimeter, he's at the arc, that's not his spot. That means that to your point, you just made the point that everybody's talking about. He eats in the paint. So that's on Mike Brown. He's got to put together the X's and O's in the scheme to get Cat down low and not give him the ball. Look, if he sets up a screen, immediately should go back under the bucket. Set the screen, come back out. Let Jalen draw the doubles, and that's it. Should be barbecue chicken, man. Well, this is easy. This isn't hard work.
Very simple.
Very simple. Man, let's coach the team, man. Forget Mo Cheeks, forget Rick Brunson. Let's go out there and let's go coach.
Right. And that's all I'm trying to say. Like, you got to maximize your opportunity. That's all I'm really trying to say. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. He just has to maximize his opportunities. You can't get the passes 31 times, 32 times, whatever it was, and then you passing it 28. Of course, half of that is the rebounds. You get a rebound, so it's not all when he gets the ball, he's passing it back. But still, it's just too, I just want him to be Shaq. That's all. That's all, Figgy. But I appreciate you, Figgy.
No, you're good. You're good, Karan. Hey, great job. Great show, man. Let's
Thank
keep
you.
this rolling. We're good, man. Ty, excellent call earlier as well, my brother. You still got it. And let's go Knicks, man. We got this. We're
Thank
good.
you. Thank you.
Yeah,
All
man.
right. One of the narratives that I challenge is the narrative that you have to make your players better. I completely disagree with that. I feel like it's just something nice to say. If you look at their numbers, you don't see them getting better in their numbers. Like, no one played with LeBron and averaged more with LeBron. What does it mean to get better? I think we need to put a standard on what it means to get better. Are we talking about efficiency? Are we talking about points? Are we talking about numbers? Are we talking about rating? What are we saying when you make players better? I never understood that. Jordan, to me, didn't make nobody better. They didn't have better numbers while he was with them, right? And when Jordan left, B.J. Armstrong, Horace Grant, and Scottie Pippen were all stars. So I'm trying to figure out, were they better with him or were they better without him? I'm talking about individually, not as a team. Now, yeah, Jordan makes the team better. Brunson makes the team better. SGA makes the team better. SGA ain't passing the ball like that. Does SGA pass the ball more than Brunson? Oh, but he's 6'6" and he's efficient and he can shoot and he's the man. He's the MVP. A load of nonsense. Anyway, get my man Juan the Doctor on the line. Tugboat, I got you. I see you on the call back as well. Oh, I see your Super Walter White. I got you next after this. What's good, Juan?
Hey, Karan. How are you?
OKF Doctor in the building, man. I'm feeling good, man. Listen, I don't know which way you're going. You can let me know what your thoughts are, brother.
Let's go. Well, I have a question for you.
Let's go. Yes.
What is the difference between passing the ball and an assist?
Oh, well, passing the ball is just, you get the rebound, you pass it, and, pass it to the point guard. He dribbles it. That's not an assist. So a pass is anything that requires you giving the ball to somebody else.
So an assist is when actually they make the basket, right?
Assist is when they make the basket. So potential assist is when they get a shot.
So
those that may not know.
When we criticize a player for not having 10 assists, is that the player's fault? 100%?
No.
So if you're missing baskets under the basket, right, and you're not getting the passes, that you're passing the ball and you're gonna make the baskets, then whose fault is that? You can't just put it on him. You can't just put it on Brunson, even though he blamed himself, and I love him because.
But Juan, I love your logic, right? You come from the medicine background, so y'all think. I love the way y'all think. Smart people, right? And I'm into science too, right? Let me just say this. Think about the logic, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I pass you the ball, but then you give me back the ball, and I'm getting back the ball way more than I pass it, what do you want me to do with it? Because a lot of times I get the ball late in the clock. I got to shoot, right?
That's right.
How many grenades do Brunson get? Oh, man, it ain't work. Like, here you go, Brunson. Right back to you. Get that shot up.
I
sorry, go ahead.
agree with you. No, I completely agree with you. And the last quarter, how many times was Towns or anybody else doing a screen for Brunson?
Oh,
they were going at him on the doubles. They were going at him on the corners, and they were stuck in the corner many times. OG was in the other corner. The only one that was actually trying to get him on the screen was Josh.
Josh, yes. Yep.
Okay, so who's going to get the ball? Josh. Because he's trying to do the screen on that. So he's trying to get on that. If you don't get a screen on that.
Bingo.
And that is not just the players. It's Mike Brown completely, because.
Bingo.
As a coach, you have to set the tone. You have to. That's how it works.
Right.
So now, I think we're focusing too much into the last minute of the play of the game.
Right. Of course.
Of timeout or not. The game was lost when we didn't know how to do the substitutions from the second quarter and the fourth quarter.
Ooh, that's deep.
We did not have to be on the last freaking shot.
Bingo.
On a guy that is, everybody says, "Oh, he can't shoot. He can't shoot." Why is he shooting? Why did he have to be in that position?
But Juan, talk to me for a second, right?
Mm-hmm.
You like, once again, I love the way you think, right? So this brother had a timeout early in the fourth quarter. they proceeded to go on a 16 to whatever run. I don't remember what we had, but they went on a nice run to come back and cut into the lead. Clearly, his uses of timeouts were not effective at all. Not effective at all.
Completely agree with you.
And then he calls the timeout right after the 3-minute TV timeout.
And not even just that. It calls it while Brunson's going to the basket. He actually got hit.
Bingo, which is another thing that a lot of people don't talk about.
That was supposed to be a foul. 2 shots.
Bingo.
Because we were on
2 shots.
We weren't already on the bonus. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not a one play.
Right. It's not one play. Thank you, what man. You a fire call, man. Go ahead.
It was not the whole game, and Figgy's right. I mean, Tyre is right. It's on the system.
Bingo.
If you actually get better plays, for example, I would put Sohan as a hub, and let Cat turn around and go around him with Brunson as well. So you have 2 weapons, and Sohan being the fulcrum. That's what I would do.
Why you think Sohan don't play? Why you think that is?
I think it's politics, to be honest with you. I don't know why, because he's a good player, and to me, I mean, for God's sakes, he was actually a point guard, or he tried to be a point guard.
Right, he did try to be a point. Yeah.
So the last game that we played with the Hawks, actually, didn't he run that small ball 5s?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. OG was at the 5. Why couldn't put Sohan in that for 2 minutes, 3 minutes?
He was running the break, right? He was running the ball. So why can't we do that alongside with Cat? See, the problem that I see with this one is he got so stuck into the 9 that we have right now that he doesn't see that we can actually mix and match with Diawara, with Sohan. Sohan can play perfectly well with Towns. Why? Because Towns shoots. Sohan defense, rebounds.
Bingo.
What is that going to happen? That's going to leave Towns to have more space to do what he needs to do. Shooting the ball.
Thank you.
Cutting.
Thank you.
Doing whatever he needs. And on the other side, when you play Mitch, what perfect in having Diawara who actually shoots.
Bingo. Hey, you cook it too much. It's too much, man. It's too much. You're too smart, and it's just too much, man. No.
You know why? Because I listen to all of you guys, and you guys are on fire and everything that you just say. So you too go on. So
thank you, man.
It's just a matter of getting a better system, and I think he was just playing around. Figgy said it. They were playing around with their food.
Right.
But I think we should just pay attention to those second and the second quarter and the beginning of the fourth quarter when the bench is there, because that's when we lose it.
Right, and Figgy was right too. Like to separate these guys.
Yeah.
Like, why go away from that?
I'm sorry to say that, but that was stupid.
It was.
We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right.
Yeah, we're gonna be all right. Because you know what? He's smart enough to maybe make the adjustment. We got to give him that credit to maybe make it, maybe, possibly. We'll see.
And I think, to be honest with you, I think based on what he said on the post interview when he blamed himself,
right?
Which that's the mark of a captain, right? A leader,
right?
It's on me, blame me, right? So I think he's not gonna let Brown not make the adjustments.
Bingo.
Thank you, family. Force him to do that. All right.
Thank you, family. I appreciate you. Great call,
anytime.
Man.
You
Please
too,
call. Please keep calling up, man.
Of course. Thank you so much.
All right. Hey, that's the OKF doctor right there. Fire call. I knew somebody was going to see what I was trying to say. If you want to blame someone, there's 2 people you can blame, Towns and Mike Brown. And I'm leaning more to Mike Brown because I do think that Towns should have more actions going towards the basket. Big time suit to my man Walter White. He said Brown just started the 2-man game. And to his credit, it was looking good. Brown has to be able to adjust on the fly. Makes it versatile. I agree. The 2-man, I have no issue with the 2-man game, except that Towns becomes Mitchell Robinson, who could pass, right? Now he's out there like this when we need him to get 40. I'd rather Towns get 40 than 5 assists because he ain't getting no more than 5 assists. He's not. And he risks a turnover because sometimes he gets too aggressive. And I don't really care about turnovers like that. I'm not a turnover, like paranoid type of dude. But sometimes those turnovers can come back to bite you, man. And the fact that you could have got a bucket, you're the best shooting big man in history. I vouch for you. Go get the bucket. I could give a goddamn about this. Get the bucket. No one can guard you. You could shoot 10. I don't care. Shoot 10 threes. Please. But don't be passive. And now you forced to get it off the glass. Just saying. They pass you the ball 31 times. You lead the team in paint touches. I mean, not paint touches, in front court touches. Meaning when the ball crosses half court, Towns gets the ball the most. More than Brunson. How many of you knew that? Yeah, this is the informed perspective. I don't just get on the mic and just freestyle. Thank you, Figgy, too, by the way, for the additional call fee or the callback fee, or maybe we should call that the extended call fee. I see you, Ty. I got you, Ty. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna get Ty next, and I got my man Tugboat in the building as well. All right. All right. I know he might be coming for me too. Uh-oh. OKF Nation coming for me, man. Where we going?
No. We are headed in the right direction, my brother.
All right, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay.
Who's the leader in double-doubles in the season?
Karl-Anthony Towns, big bodega cat.
How many double-doubles does he have in his playoff series so far?
Ooh, did he get one in the game one?
How many double-doubles does he have in the playoff series?
I know he didn't get in the game 2, but did he?
You stat pad Miyagi. How many does he have?
I'm stat master Miyagi. Yes, I am, but I don't remember all the stats off the top of that. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. He don't got a double-double.
Okay. We'll move on.
He don't got a double-double.
All right, we'll move on from that, right? Okay,
that was deep, though. No, but that was deep, though. That was deep. Hold up. I got to give you a round of applause. That was deep right there. I didn't catch that. Okay. Let's go.
Why? Hold on. Are you looking at the Brunson passes? Like, I know the numbers, but are you looking at the actual assists that he has? Are you seeing, like, all right, he has 7 assists. Are you seeing what those 7 assists are?
Yeah. 2 of them was the Towns. 2 of them was the Towns. Hold on, let's pull it up. Remember, 32% of his passes go to Karl-Anthony Towns. All right.
Okay.
For the record, okay. Hold on, let's do that. Yeah, I'm on Brunson. Hold on. Let me make sure all outcomes. Okay, cool. So look, this is what he's averaging in the playoffs. You ready? 17.5 passes to Towns per game, 2 assists to Towns per game out of his 7 assists per game. Yeah.
Okay. And then where the rest going to? Wait, the other ones, where they going?
So OG getting 2.5 because he spends more time with OG. Him and OG play together the most out of anybody.
Right.
Spends the most time with OG. Anyway, OG 2.5, Mikal Bridges 1.5 assists. Okay. My client. And then Mitchell Robinson gets 0.5 and Josh Hart get 0.5.
All right. And then, like Figgy said, why are Brunson and Cat on the bench together?
I don't understand that. That's a Mike Brown problem.
All right, wait, let's keep going.
Let's keep going.
Was Mitch hot last night?
Mitch was rolling. Hell yeah, Mitch was rolling. He was leading the team in scoring. 100%.
Exactly. What was Mitch's minutes in the fourth quarter?
Ooh, hold on. I think he played 4 minutes. Game night,
4
baby.
In the fourth quarter.
Yep, 4 minutes.
And were they doing hack and Mitch?
I don't think they technically did it.
I mean,
technically they did do it. Technically they did.
No, statistically, how many free throws did Mitch have?
He went 1 for 2.
So he had 2 free throws. So he had 1 free throw session. So they weren't doing a hack and Mitch.
Not yet. No. I don't think he played enough for them to do it, to be honest.
Why isn't Sohan playing?
Now Tugboat, now you're on my side now.
I'm saying we headed in the right direction. I'm on the boat with you. We headed in the right direction. When he runs,
listen, he don't even have to play him like that. You know when he could play him, Tugboat? Very simple. when he don't put no center out there. When we go no
Here's where
center,
I'm going.
put him out there. Go ahead, Tugboat. Sorry.
The key to the truth is to trace the fruit to the root.
Ooh,
What's the root?
bars.
It is Michael Brown.
Mike Brown. Yes, it is.
I told you
God damn it.
that throughout the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
Throughout the whole season. Now you're ready to kind of blame him because we were giving him all his accolades. You know, he did his thing in regular season. He broke the record, all that nonsense. Not nonsense,
Yeah.
all them accolades.
All them
But I
accolades, yes.
told you, when it comes to the playoffs, this guy is not the guy. All of these problems are the root of Mike Brown. And now
Damn, I
you're
forgot
agreeing
you was
with
on
it.
that train. No, I forgot.
Because
that
I
was the
told
angle.
you, when
I
it comes
got
to
you.
playoffs, I'm going to talk to you about it and say, when we get to playoffs, what we're going to talk about Mike Brown. And now you're saying, yeah, it's all this is Mike Brown's fault.
Bingo. I'm saying,
He's
look,
not
all right.
the guy.
Could I say this though? I don't wanna cast my man Mike Brown off just yet. Because it's just 2 games. We still got, a lot to go. We got 15 more wins or 12 more wins, 11 more wins. So I don't want to write him off this yet. But I will say this: I agree with I love everything you brought. You're not wrong, right? Except let's not jump the gun yet because we still got more to go. But I will say this: if you blaming Brunson for Towns not getting touches and points, you're blaming the wrong guy.
Are we blaming Brunson or are we blaming the system?
You need to blame the system.
And who's the system based on? Trace the fruit to the root.
To trace the fruit to the root, it's definitely Mike Brown. So don't blame Brunson. You got to blame Brown or at least Towns too. He has to get some of the blame as well because he's the one that's out there with his hands in the air trying to be Magic Johnson instead of looking to get 40 on him.
Whose fault is that?
Mike Brown.
Who changed that system? Because like I told you,
Brown.
I like Cat facilitating, but who allowed that to happen?
He doesn't get enough touches to do that. Like Jokic has the ball so much, so he can afford to pass the ball 92 times.
He's been doing that. Cat been doing that the last 2 games. He ain't been doing that all season.
The whole time. Right, exactly. That's the difference.
I told you, I've been watching this playoffs. I'm like, yo, Mike Brown is still experimenting with this team. I get it. This is a scrimmage and getting us ready for Boston. That's cool.
Nah, you can't experiment.
No,
Tugboat. You can't experiment with the Hawks though, because that you might lose 2 or 3 games experimenting.
Then you're saying that Mike Brown is at fault.
Yes.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
But I don't want to throw him under the bus yet, though. I still want to give him a little bit more rope.
Did we win game 1 off of Mike Brown, or did we win game 1 off the players?
I would give it to Mike Brown too. I would say Mike Brown
off game 1 for real.
You know why
you were satisfied with the system off of game 1?
Yes, you know why? Because they did like at least 8 of my keys, man. They defended the paint. No, dead ass. They won the paint battle. They put the priority of getting more paint touches and more paint shots than the Detroit Pistons. Oh my God. Why did I not say that? God damn it. No, then the Atlanta Hawks, they want to attack the basket. They average 51 paint points per game. So if we keep them in the 40s, that's a victory.
We got him in the paint, but Cat ain't have no double-double.
Well, But Cat's also playing less minutes too, which I don't like the limited minutes.
And who's at fault? Who controls the minutes?
Mike Brown.
Let's get to the root.
I got you. I'm riding with you, man. But I just don't want to throw under the bus,
bro.
I blame him for the problems mostly, but I don't want to get rid of him yet. You feel me? I want to give him more time because I think he could turn it around.
And based on what trajectory are you looking at? What are you seeing? What's the projection that you're seeing of Mike Brown that gives you that type of hope? Is it delusion or is it like fact based? Is it stat based? Because what are you seeing?
All right, he has shown the willingness to make adjustments. Come on, you got to give him credit for that.
I mean, well, we went from the dark ages of adjustments. So, yeah, we got to give him credit because we went from no adjustments to all adjustments to too many adjustments.
So do you think that he can put Towns in better position to get a double-double or to at least get 40? I want him to get 40. Can Towns get 40 in the playoff game? Why can't he get 40?
Why can't he
They
get
can't
40?
stop him.
Why
They
can't he
can't stop him.
why can't he get 10 rebounds in the playoffs?
Well, that's
Why?
I don't think he's
Is
getting
it
enough time, but he still should
and
get it though.
why is he not getting enough time?
Because Mike Brown don't want to put the double big lineup out there.
It's the same answer every time.
And the
We're doing
politics
all
is
this
still at
blame
play.
game and like this whole Brunson slander.
All right,
I get it. All right, whatever. You know,
I
Brunson
got
ain't
you.
passing the ball the way we want him to pass the ball. We want him to be Steve Nash. Fair enough, because he's shown flares of that. We've seen where Brunson has really
Right.
executed facilitation, and you see you see him doing the Magic Johnson. We've seen that a couple times from him.
Right, right.
But
I'm with you.
that's not my expectation of Brunson. That's our captain. He does his thing. I don't expect him to get, double doubles. I don't expect him to be Cade Cunningham with a triple double. I don't expect him to be Luka Doncic with a triple double. I ain't gonna say my boy name, but I don't expect double doubles from Brunson. I expect double doubles from Cat. And if Cat's not getting double doubles, that is on who?
Cat. Because you chose a
If
rebound. You right
Mitchell
there.
Robinson isn't playing in the fourth quarter when he's hot, and not only hot, but like his energy is up there. That tech that he got when he walked over Buddy, you keep him in the game from there on out.
Right.
This is on
I hear
Mike
you.
Brown.
I got you,
And
Tugboat.
I told you that in the middle of the season. Mike Brown is not going to lead us to the promised land.
Damn, we
and
going there though?
Now you're agreeing with me, but you don't want to agree with me now because I'm coming a little hostile with it. And I apologize. I'm gonna fall back. But
all right,
it's on Michael.
Okay. All right, Tugboat. I got you, man. I got you.
All right.
I hear you. All right. All right, man. Big time salute.
All right, man.
All right. Damn. I didn't want to go there because I want to be optimistic, man. I don't want to come at it like that. You feel me? Oh man, hold on. We got two triggers. Hold on. Let me see what Figgy talked about first. Figgy said ATL was in foul trouble from 7 minutes. Any coach would have capitalized on that, drive to the rim and get your points while we check it up threes. Figgy, but that's part of what I'm saying too. Why aren't we drawing up plays for Towns to go downhill and attack, Figgy? Why is he on the perimeter doing this? He should be headed downhill. That's all I'm trying to say. All right, hold on. Let me get we got two triggers. All right, let me get my man Ty, because he was the first triggered. And then I got to get my man Walter White back. He also triggered as well. Oh, boy. I'm just hoping what I said made sense. And the OKF doctor, he agreed with me, so I feel good. Uh-oh, Ty. My hands are up in the bank. I know you coming for me, man.
Nah, I'm definitely not coming for you. We all
What's
family.
Up?
I mean,
nah, no.
At the end of the day, though, Mike Brown, I heard Tugboat was saying,
right.
It is on Mike Brown, but this is another reason. That's another point why it's on Brunson as well. See, a lot of times we look at the coaches and we want to get at the coach, and I want to get at the coach. I couldn't stand Mike Brown. Me and Tugboat was on his head for the whole season. I just got off his head because it was the playoffs. I'm like, let's get behind him. But see, games like this, the first two games, I think he's scared. I think the Garden might be a little bit too bright for Mike himself. But and I think that's why Rick is there. You see Rick all the time up, trying to help him. But at the end of the day, the reason why I said it's on Brunson as well, because who's the extension of the coach, man?
Supposed to be Jalen Brunson.
Now it's supposed to be. I can't get a break here. Like, damn, is he the point guard or not, fam? Like, we all play ball. Like, is he the point guard or not? The point guard is an extension of the coach, man.
Okay.
Come on, Karan. So at the end of the day, when you're talking about Karl Anthony Towns being at the top, that's the play that's being ran. You keep talking about how many passes did Brunson give Karl Anthony Towns. I'd rather talk about how many Assists, he assisted him to score on. That's my number that I'm looking for. You told me 2. That is porous for a point guard. You got a perennial all-star right next to you, and you only assist on him 2 buckets? And then you're talking about he got to get it out the mud? Why I got to get it out of the mud when y'all running the plays through me? We're not being honest with each other here. We're sitting here, we're trying to protect Brunson. I love JB. If it wasn't for JB, we wouldn't even be in this position.
Okay.
But see, that's the part where it's MSG, it's Broadway, it's New York, fam. You can't be talking about you want to come here with these type of fans that we are. We are passionate, loving, loyal Knicks fans, but we're going to get on your head when you need it. And right now, I said before, heavy is the head that wears the crown. Brunson is wearing the crown of New York right now. But it's okay to share the royal kingdom with someone. Now, I don't want to sit here and act like he got an issue with Towns because he said he don't, and I don't think he do. I just think the fact is when Mike Brown draws up a play, okay, I think Brunson have to be a little bit more quicker with his decision making when it comes to Karl-Anthony Towns. Why would I want Karl-Anthony Towns on the block the whole time when you just said he is the greatest shooting big man? So now I need y'all to make it make sense. If he's the greatest shooting big man, but Joker, this is what I heard. Joker's way better than Karl-Anthony Towns. He can't hold a candle to him. But Karl-Anthony Towns, the greatest shooting big man, right? And then Karl-Anthony Towns was leading the league in double-doubles. So what part of the game is Joker better than Karl-Anthony Towns in? Passing. You telling me he's a better defense?
Scoring too.
I disagree with that. I think his system for Joker, they make sure Joker get the ball in his positions, whether it's the top of the 3, whether it's in the paint, whether it's the pick and pop. They make sure they pass Joker the ball where he can score and be effective. Now, I know a lot of people be frowning when Karl-Anthony Towns go to the hole, when he dive into the hole, but let's think about it. If they don't call those little calls on Karl-Anthony, talking about his knee was up too high, calling them offensive fouls on him, there's nobody stopping Karl-Anthony Towns in the league going to the hole. You can't block his shot at the 3. He is literally unguardable. He's just playing in a weak-ass system, like Tugboat just said, which is Mike Brown. But that's where JB got to come in and say, you know what? How do I get this? You said something that triggered me for sure. You said Shea doesn't make all his players around him better. MJ doesn't make all his players around him better. When I looked at Bill Cartwright, John Paxson, B.J. Armstrong, all these players who Mike made famous by drawing the defense in and kicking it out to them, you telling me that's not Mike? All right, bro. At the end of the day, JB's our captain. We're going to go as far as JB's going to take us. But if JB is taking on the personality and the implementation of the coach, and the coach is being out-coached, we are in trouble, fam. So I need JB to say, okay, coach, let's run this play. I seen Tony Parker do it. I seen a lot of these. Allen Iverson did it with Brown. I think that JB has to start having more of a voice. This little passive thing, get up that little podcast. Him and Hart need to really come together and say, what do we need to do to get to the finals? Just get us to the finals, JB. Because it's too many.
Can I just say one thing about? I just gotta say one thing. You want him to go in and challenge Mike Brown's play calling? You know that's not Master Miyagi style. Come on.
But see, that's why life is so beautiful, man.
Well, you know what? I take that back. He did do it one time. Remember he hit that game one day? He did do it. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Thank you. And this is what I love about life is, you know why? It's because every day you wake up, you got a chance to change and be better. It's okay for JB to do that. He has the key to the city. This is why everybody's coming for him. We know it ain't just JB. We know OG and McHale and all these boys got to play better. But JB got to say he got to be okay to speak to the coach and to speak to his teammates, because those are the ones in the war. Mike Brown can only draw up the play. Them players got to get out there and make it come to fruition. So, you know, I'm going to get on JB's head because he's the point of contact.
Okay. And Jalen Brunson did say he has to do better in the clutch, getting other guys involved. He did say that. So.
But see, and that's all I was saying. I'm not saying throughout the whole season because he had a stretch where he was averaging like 8 to 10 assists. All I'm saying is in the playoffs, he is supposed to elevate his game, and so is Karl Anthony Towns. And like Tugboat said, how's he not getting, his double-double? That's alarming, but we still won, and we should have won 2. So that's really a point to the Knicks. If Karl Anthony Towns didn't get his double-double and we still had a chance to blow out Atlanta in both games, that's all the testament to the type of team that we do have. I just think the clutch moments is where Mike Brown is being out-coached, and JB's trying to respect him because this is his first time, like coaching the Knicks as far as, taking on a championship team. So maybe JB sees that he's nervous. I don't know.
Okay.
But all I know is I need JB to go in there and say, look, y'all, this is what it is. And start taking control. Because there's no way, and I'm about to get off, there's no way that he only has 2 assists to Karl Anthony Towns per game, bro. I'm talking about assists, not passes. I'm talking about assists.
That's standard though, right? That's standard. You get 2 assists to a player. That's solid.
See, and that's the sad part. You just made my point. We're not standard, Karan. We're trying to get to a chip. When you're looking at these other teams who won the chip from Denver to OKC and these other teams, everyone has elevated their game. It is time for
SGA ain't passing the ball, dog.
No, he's a shooting guard. He's a shooting guard.
He's a point guard, man.
SGA is a shooting guard. He's 6'6" shooting guard, but he plays
to
point.
You, he is, but he's a point guard.
But fam, no, he's not. He's not. And everyone watching the game, but look, everyone watching the game knows that he's the shooting guard. He runs point. I get it, like Steph Curry. What do you call Steph Curry, Karan? Since you want to
the greatest point guard of all time.
But Steph also plays shooting guard. You know what I'm saying? He also plays shooting guard. JB, point guard. But
can I say something that's controversial before you go? I don't come from the school that point guards only pass.
No.
I think scoring point guards is point guards too.
Fam. No. So I'm going by position. The positions are there in place to be the position. So like AI was a point guard, but he was also a shooting guard. You can move him over to the 2. That's why
AI was a 2 guard.
That's why you call them tweeners. They can play. Yeah, but so it's the same difference, Karan. You picking apples and oranges. You trying to make a point, but the point is your boy JB is leading New York. Don't come here if you don't want to smoke. Don't come here if you think that you're going to take a franchise who's been inept for, I don't know, 50-something years, and then you think you're going to come here and I'm not feeling sorry for you. You get paid very well. You living in the greatest city in the world. You got the greatest fan base behind you. We're going to say something to you when you mess up. Period.
Okay.
Period.
I'm with you.
No, you're not, objective fan.
No, I'm with you because we really arguing 2 different things. I'm talking about, them saying that he's the reason why Cat don't get the ball. You're talking about.
But it is, though. He is. Though.
No, man, you can't say that. He passes the ball to him 32%.
You keep talking about passes. I'm talking about assists to score.
He assisted him the most. 2 of his 7 assists. What do you want him to do?
Average 10 assists. Put these other teams on their back pockets.
So SGA averaged 10 assists. Derek White averaged 10 assists. Come on, man.
I cannot compare. Now, listen, White. He be average. He gets 10, 12 assists over there in Boston. I'm not going to.
No, he does not.
He can't score. He can't score like Ball. He can't score like. He can't touch Brunson. SGA can't touch, but none of them can guard Brunson. Brunson is unguardable. That's why he should have more
White,
assists.
There is no point guard that averaged 10 assists that won the championship, dog.
No. What I'm saying is So you said there's no point guard in the history that ever averaged 10 assists?
There's none. You got to go all the way back to like back in the day. There's none in the 2000s for sure.
Okay. So you're making my point. If that is the case, then Brunson should be averaging 35 to 40 points then. Where's his elevation?
He does average that.
Okay, I'm done.
He does.
What do you have the first game of the series? What do you have against
No, but if you look at his playoff career.
Karan, we're talking about right now. What was his points the first game?
You know the series ain't
28.
over. Right?
No.
So let's relax. Let's see what happens because he could get 40 tomorrow.
No, but that's what. But you're saying what I'm saying. If he gets 40 tomorrow, we win. If he gets 35, if he gets 30 tomorrow, we win. Brunson's been under 30. Brunson has been under 30 points the first 2 games, and nobody's talking about that. Nobody's talking about that. But when he averaged 30 last year in the playoffs, how do we look? We look damn good.
But he's playing less minutes too.
But y'all complained about Thibodeau. So what do y'all want then?
I want him to get 40 minutes in the playoffs. That's what I want.
But then you talking about them. So why get rid of Tibbs then? That was a knock on Tibbs.
I said in the playoffs. Everybody's getting 40 minutes in the playoffs. Cade is playing 40 minutes. This guy's playing 43 minutes.
But then why y'all complaining about Sohan when Sohan was only brought in for Detroit?
Because he's running a no center lineup and it's dumb.
Fam.
Sorry.
No, it's called small ball, fam.
Nah, and that's why you get cooked.
Yeah, nah.
All right, Ty, but listen, man, we agree to disagree. Ty, I rock with you though. You still my dog. Right, big Ty. All right. It's my man Ty, yo. He on the call back. Listen, Ty is one of the MVP donors, man. He be donating, man, you know. So that's why I let him rock when he do his callbacks. Because he always, let me get my man Walter White up in the building. All right. Get my man Walter White. He also was triggered. Yeah, I responded to Figgy Super. All right, get my man Walter White back. Let's see what he want to say. I'm not sure if he's coming. Walter White, what's good, baby?
What's good with you, man?
Uh-oh, my hands are up in the bank, man. All right.
Nah.
Where we going,
this tomato ain't for you, man. It's for that last caller.
My man Ty. Uh-oh. God.
Now listen, I want to say this, man. Everybody knows that the Knicks coaching job is not an easy job, yo. It's Mike Brown's first year. It's his second playoff game. He's 1-1.
Right.
There's a lot of teams it's a lot of coaches that had their teams for years, and guess what? They 1-1. Give him some credit, man. And it's the thing. I made my own video about Mike Brown. That's what sparked me from last night when I got off the phone with you. I made my own video, posted on my page, talking about Mike Brown, and I titled it "Fire Mike Brown." But I just did that for the clicks because I just wanted to be sure that he could make the adjustments. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Because
man, listen, if it wasn't for that 2-9 stretch in January, we might. It's a chance we might would have been the first team, the number 1 team in the East.
Possibly, yeah.
All right, and this is another thing too. We got to give Snyder his credit because he came into game 2. He made the adjustments.
Facts.
And they heard us, and Brown didn't make the adjustments on the fly. When he took out Kuminga and put in Dyson Daniels, when he took out Dyson Daniels and put in Kuminga, he flips the defense. When Dyson Daniels is on the court, the paint is open, but it's hard to get perimeter shots. When Kuminga's on the court, the 3-point is open and it's harder to get in the paint because Kuminga's a bigger defender. You see what I'm saying? Right. So my thing is this: when you go to when they go to the Kuminga instead of Dyson Daniels, you go back to putting Cat on the ball on the pick and roll so we can get going downhill to attack the paint.
That's all I want. Thank you, Walter.
It opens up the 3-point shot.
That's all I want.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all I want.
Yeah, I was talking about Joker and Joker versus Cat. You got to give Joker his credit. He might not be a better defender. Not defender. He might not be a better scorer than Cat. You know what I'm saying? Because Cat got a bag, but he's better at getting to his spots.
I think he's a better scorer than Cat because you know why? He mixes in the down low game better than Cat.
But he's not a better shooter than Cat.
No. He's not a better shooter. No. When it comes to shooting, Cat is the best. Yeah, I wouldn't say that. But I'm talking about because he get busy down low.
Yeah, he do.
Like, he knows how to mix that in. Like Cat don't know how to mix that in like that. He don't know how to get down low too. Like when he on the perimeter doing his metal art lemon, he be out there for a minute. Then when he decides to get down low, he stays down low. He don't mix it up.
He's also bigger. He's more stout than Cat too. So a lot. you take punishment if you want to go down there in that paint. You know what I'm saying? All right, now you was talking about can you make players better? My thing, I think it's the coaches. It's his responsibility, but you gotta put them in a better position. You know what I mean? Put them in a position to be better. Like if you think about it, you know Deuce McBride is not a ball handling point guard. Why would you put him in there without a ball handling point guard? You putting him in to fail. You know what I mean? And then Brunson he can draw any defender on the floor that he wants. Draw the defender, and then put it in your mind that this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the shot for such and such. I'm going to draw his defender and put him you pass him the ball where he got be able to shoot it in the shooter's pocket, and you know what I'm saying. That's what you gotta go into it with that mentality. You know what I'm saying. And as far as playing the players 40 minutes, and the other caller was like, "Oh, that's what you brought Brown here for." No, we brought Brown here to get them to the playoffs, so now they can play 40 minutes a game. Because last year, Cat and Josh Hart was missing games at the end of the season with sore knees. Not this year. Not their knees are ready now. Run them if you got to. Run your dogs if you got to. And then one more thing, I just want to add, as far as this for the channel, I don't know if you would say it, but YouTube takes a big cut, so Cash App over YouTube. 100%, and if you call in, clip the video up and post it to your page, and you know, drop the credits, and you know what I mean. Let's grow the community.
100%, man. I appreciate that. Definitely on the Cash App side. Yep. Big time
go
salute,
straight
man.
to the pocket.
100%.
All right.
Thank you, family. All right. Oh boy, let me see what this guy Ty. Oh boy, this guy Ty be doubling up on the call bats, bro. Let me see what he wants.
Hey, yo, man, listen.
What's up,
listen. Your man talking about tomatoes. Listen, your man talking about tomatoes, man. He got on here to make no points, man. All he did was reiterate what me and Tugboat was saying. So at the end of the day, I mean, if you just feel like you want to talk or I triggered you, I respect that. But don't talk about no tomatoes towards me, because you know what? I'm a real Knickerbocker fan, and I'm looking at the game as I'm really looking at it. I'm not, because Brunson's out with guys, so we can't say nothing to him. First of all, Mike Brown was not brought in to get us to the playoffs. We did all of that the last couple of years. We trying to get to the chip. And so 40 minutes for each player, these are the same players who was talking about Tom Thibodeau was running them in the ground. Now we talking about we should give him 40 minutes? What do y'all want? What do y'all want?
I'm just saying it's the playoffs. Not in the season, but during the playoffs, this is the time.
What do y'all want? Like my man called in, Mr. Walter, whatever the heck his name is, you know, like make a point when you call up, fam. Don't sit here and talk about what I'm saying is false. Step back, take a look at what your eyes are looking at. Listen to what your ears are hearing. Because at the end of the day, you make no point from what I said. You made my point. Brunson should draw the defense in and kick it out. You said that. I said that. That's the point to be made. Brunson is to make everyone better. He just said it on the podium himself. So y'all defending Brunson, and Brunson ain't defending himself. Brunson saying, yeah, it was on me. You think he just said that because he was a captain, or he looked at his play and said, damn, I got my shot blocked, 1-on-4 down in the paint, and I got stripped on a fadeaway jumper by Alexander when I could have passed the ball to a wide open OG.
Right. I just thought in the moment he saw him get stripped, and then he saw OG miss 3 out of 4 free throws. That's what I thought. Like, damn, I ain't passing nobody.
Then why are you playing with him? Because we seen you, Brunson, miss how many shots in a row? How many shots we seen you miss in a row, Brunson? You can't do that. These are all professional players, Karan. So I'm with you. Karan, if you go 1 for 3, I'm not gonna trust you if you wide open.
I'm just saying in the moment he thought that down the stretch, yo, I can't trust y'all, so let me go do me. That's what I thought, but no, he didn't think that. He said he was wrong, so I'm riding with him.
Fam, at the end of the day, we can't pacify our players no matter how much we love them. We all love Brunson, but at the end of the day, he's subject to be criticized.
Of course,
And then y'all keep saying that Joker's so much better than Cat. But I arguably know he's more decorated than Cat. Better, I don't know. I think he's in a better system. And like you said, and you said something very important. You said Joker knows how to pick his spots, but he's also getting assisted on those spots because Joker is not a ball handler. So how is Joker getting the ball? They're assisting him on those shots, fam.
Nah. You want to look it up?
No, listen, I'm not talking about. I know what I'm talking about is facts.
So let's look it up.
You can look at the stats, but I know he's getting assisted on most of those shots. He's not a ball. He can because he's big and wide, so he can dribble the ball like Mitch does sometimes. He's wide, so it's hard to take the ball from him. But you're not going to tell me that Joker's at the top of the key dribbling and going to the hole and finishing. I'm not. I can't see that. I can't see that happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm watching Joker play. We all watching the same thing. Joker get assisted. Murray's first job is to get Joker that ball in his positions that he wants.
I'm gonna pull it up. I'm just trying to remember how to get to. Oh, I'm here. Am I here? No. This ain't the field goal. No. What I want is the assisted upon field goals.
Yeah, that's what I want you to look up. Yeah. Because that's important. They all can get passes. The ball is moving. Everybody's getting the passes. But I'm talking about who's assisting you to score. I think, arguably, I'm not saying one person for Denver. I think it's their system. I think that from Gordon to all of them boys, they set picks and they pass the ball to Joker, and that's why the ball is in Joker's hand because he makes great decisions. And so, at that point, at that position right there, I think he's better than Karl Anthony Towns with his.
Okay, I got it. Oh, damn, but hold on. I got it, but hold on. Let me get to the players though. Got it. Advance. It's players. Advance by score. Okay, hold on. I gotta get to the team. Hold on. Get to the roster and the players and hold on, scoring. Damn, I know how to get to it, but it's really weird.
It's okay.
I got it. I got it.
Whenever you...
No, I got it. I got it right here. All right. So we got 2 points, field goal, assisted upon. So Jokic in 2-point land is his assist percentage on 2-point field goal percentages is 68.6. His unassisted is 31. So yes, he is getting the ball assisted upon. Okay.
See, come on, Karan. I'm watching the same game, fam. Cat's not getting that, bro. He's not. Brunson is getting.
No, he is. No, Cat's up there too. No, Cat's buckets are assisted upon.
No, I'm not saying this is but okay. Cat to me, it looked like Cat get it out the mud. He get rebounds, he get putbacks. A few plays, he might get somebody assisting him the ball. You know who get more assisted to as a big man than Cat? When Alvarado comes in.
We could look at the Knicks right here, right? I could just go to the Knicks and then.
Yeah, but I thought you did that already. I thought you said Brunson only gave him two assists a game.
No, I'm talking about the assist, his points, like how I looked up with Jokic, how many.
Please, let's do that. Please.
So 55.6% of his buckets in 2-point land are assisted upon.
Yeah.
Big bodega Cat. So he's
still.
It's still the majority. It's less than Jokic. It's less than Jokic, but it's
a big discrepancy. 68 to 55. Fam, that's almost a 30. That's almost a 30% discrepancy, fam. That's a lot.
You said 55 to 68. That's 13%, man. Come on, dog.
Yeah, but I'm okay. But I'm just saying to you, like that percentage is a lot, though. 13%.
All right, but what about field goal? But look, his field goal percentage assist upon is 71.4. Let's look at Jokic. What's his assist upon? Remember, also Jokic posts up way more than Cat.
That's a fact. No, but Joker's on that 3-point line a lot. That's what Joker be killing everybody. He'll kill him down low, but he kill him on that 3-pointer. That's what he was trying to do with us, but he kept missing.
So Jokic's field goal percentage is 73%. So it's right there. It's the same ballpark.
But it's different with the other. And that's what I'm saying. So when we're looking at Cat, Joker is in a better system than Big Cat is. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still gonna say my argument is gonna remain that I think Brunson has to do more, and that's assists to with his assist to turnover ratio, because he turns over the ball a little bit now, but his assists to scoring, I think, should go up. If not, he has to score more, fam. Brunson has to start clipping 30 to 35 points for us to really cruise to that ECF, fam. That's just what I think. But hell, I could be crazy, you know.
Bro,
But
he
I'm
just
mad
need
at
more minutes. But I appreciate you though, Ty.
Yeah, fam. Absolutely. You say you need more
Big
minutes?
time.
Hold on. You said Brunson
Yeah.
need more minutes?
Yeah, of course. You don't think?
No. I'm not saying he do. I think he needs to be a little bit more efficient. But at the end of the day, y'all complained about Tom Thibodeau running him in the ground. That's the thing.
That was during the season. That was during the season, not the playoffs.
But okay. So, Karan, can you explain this to me? What is the average playoff rotation? What is the average player rotation in the playoffs, fam? Please just explain this
They
to
play
me.
8 guys, sometimes 9. But look, Brunson in 2023 got 40 minutes. In 2024, he got 39.8 minutes, pretty much 40 minutes. In 2025, 37.8 minutes.
Say that again now. Say that again.
So, and when his first year here, he got 40.3 minutes. His second year here, he got just under 40, 39.8.
Right.
Then he got 37.8. And now he's down to 36.
Now, in those previous years, Brunson took us to the ECF, right?
Yep.
Okay. So it's remained to be seen. We'll see what happens.
See what happens.
We'll see. We're just gonna see what happens. We'll see.
Thank you, Ty. I appreciate you, man, and us working it out. We actually agree.
Fam, we
technically.
agree, fam. Everybody think like they hear me a little hostile. They think I'm going off.
Right.
This is just me. We from New York. We talk passionate. But at the end of the day, I'm not. The Knicks on my team, bro. Like this is my favorite time of year. So, I mean, everybody can be nonchalant. I'm tired of being nonchalant and losing, fam.
Yeah.
I'm tired of being nonchalant and losing. You know what I'm saying? I get all
we got to call them out.
We cool, but nah, we need to get there, fam. I'm tired of seeing every city, every state raising the banner, and we not raising the banner, fam. I'm tired of
this
that.
Year gonna be our year. This year is gonna be our year.
Yeah, fam. We all sitting up there. We got people in the chat. We ready to go to war with each other instead of saying, you know what? Let me see your point. Because all Walter did, he want to throw tomatoes and he backing up my points. Come on, man.
We all agree, man. But look, man, Ty, I appreciate you. I'll be back in the afternoon. Thank you, Ty. No, Ty, thank you. No, thank
fam,
you.
You know
It's good.
You, fam. This is
I appreciate
the greatest
it.
show on TV, fam. You know it.
Thank you, family.
All right, fam.
All right. Big time salute. Listen, y'all, I'll be back tomorrow with the Blue and Orange brunch. All right. And we'll talk more. You know, we're gonna talk more Knicks, Hawks, and hopefully you guys have a great night. And until next time, as always.